JP, you're muted.
Yeah, we seem to have technical difficulties.
JP, I think you're muted.
I'm muted. Oh my goodness, you guys. I said all kinds of good stuff. So many great things. And nobody heard it. No audio, no audio, no audio. Everybody's saying audio. I am so sorry, you guys. I wish you could have heard all of that. I'm not going to do it again because it was the best ever. And you don't want to repeat the best ever because then it becomes the second best ever. But welcome to the Orville RPG. It is RPG Day in the Orville universe, and we have our players here continuing our campaign across the Orville universe. Woody from Cyber Symbiosis is our quantum master.
Oh, really? The QM?
The QM.
Okay.
Update us on what previously happened. What previously happened in our last game.
Yes. So you guys are heading north. You found a Krill officer who was from your ship that had been there during the attack.
Croutons.
Yes, croutons. Right. I've got his name listed as Zinx.
Kratos.
Kratos. Oh, did we say? Why did I not write down Zinx?
Yeah, it was Kratos. That's why it was Crouton.
Right.
Yeah, okay, Crouton.
The Destroyer. The white Chupacabra.
Thank you for reminding me. I was going off of my notes. See, that's my professionalism in play, and I apparently didn't write down the name. Yay. So, okay, so
Croutons then, right?
Yes. Yeah, you're not going to take it as at all. So Kratos got rescued by you guys and has joined your party. He has a partially functional retractable helmet that you guys have been able to get working, and you have headed north to the big city. And while you were there, you guys discovered that the people in the city have invented something new and innovative. They have a steam locomotive. And so you guys have hatched this plan that because of the way they've got their trade routes going, it's running kind of like not straight north of the mountain you're headed for, but slightly to the northwest, and it would cut quite a few days off your journey. So you guys are trying to actually very nice.
Kratos.
Yes. Yeah, you guys are trying to get on that train. So Alex, taking advantage of his pirate connections, made contact with the smugglers, and has worked out a deal where you guys are heading out to a farmstead they were using for their smuggling operations, where they have lost contact with the people there. And if you guys can recover some cargo that they desperately need to fulfill certain orders, then they will get you on the train.
All right.
And when we went to the farmhouse, we found that there was a bit of a massacre and
massacre
of dead bodies and whatnot, and two-headed cows and
so yes, something definitely went down. So as we begin this episode, we see Alex, remind me, which one of you guys went into the actual stockyard building?
I know that myself and JP,
we teamed up,
house, right?
And Benny had gone into the farmhouse and found the casualties in there. Okay, so as you guys are in the building where they milk the two-headed cattle, absolutely not an idea I stole from another franchise. You guys you guys are in there, and you discover the body of a Union soldier, and been himself into the actual house itself. Nice. And it turns out that this guy is actually still alive, though only just barely. And as you guys are administering medical treatment, the camera pans out to the farmhouse and shifts to the skyline, where you see the words Tales from the Union Episode 4 appear.
Tales from the Union Episode 4.
Yes.
And I'm looking for a male Celan.
Yes.
I think I got one here.
Yeah, do we have one? Yeah, there.
Do you want young or old?
Let's go young.
All right.
And then
This
Alex
is actually a friend of mine who played a Slan.
Oh, really? Nice.
Yeah, I've known him for 15 years or so.
How do you get a gig like that?
He auditioned. He's an actor.
Oh,
Back in
very
my
good.
previous life, I knew lots of actors.
All right,
Let's
right
see.
on. Yes, get in there and throw sand. Hey, all right. Well, let's get on with it. So, Chaz,
Yes.
you were in the house with Kratos, and
I
there's
thought, Kratos stayed on back.
Yeah.
oh, did he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was going to
Yeah.
beat
Oh,
ours.
that's right. Thank
Sniper.
you.
Snipe for us.
That's correct. Yeah, he is sniping. That's true. He's on Overwatch. Correct. Yeah, he's taking cover behind something. Okay. So Chaz, yes, your apologies. I didn't have enough time to review every second of last week's recording before this. So it was a crazy week at work. So I'm doing the tried and true tradition of the GM going off memory and depending upon his players to pick up on some of the details.
Well,
So-
I can pick up some of the details for you. I had gone into the house.
Okay.
And I found, well, more like found me. There was a child alive in the house.
Okay.
Found me.
That's
and
right.
I had managed to be able to talk him down a little bit.
Yeah.
And his last question to me before we cut to the barn,
All right.
my two accomplices,
Yeah.
he asked me if I was a monster, and then we
Oh yeah. Well,
to the other scene.
you look like a slime. All right. Well, the child is looking at you as you're talking to him and says, they tell me stories of other monsters. That's why I wanted to know.
Well, young man, that's fine, but I'm not a monster. I'm not here to do you or your family any harm. We were just sent here to figure out what had happened. You know, people in another city had lost contact with folks that I'm assuming are your parents, and we're here to find out what happened to them and to find out what's going on.
Well, my parents would tell me that if I don't go to bed and eat my vegetables, then the slimes will come get me.
Well, I don't know what sort of slimes they're talking about, because that's not me. That's not why I'm here. I'm sure you've been a good boy and you've eaten your vegetables and gone to bed on time, and I am not here to get you. I'll actually put up 2 pseudopods and kind of do the get you.
Right, because you're not a crook.
Yeah, how would a jelly do quotation marks? That's great. I want to know how that would work. Anyway, go ahead.
I'm here with a couple of other humans, and we're here. You know, since you're here and you're alive, we're here to take you to a place of safety.
What is this human in which you speak?
Well, what? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Player to DM. What race of? Oh.
Okay.
I thought I was addressing a human child.
No, they're not human. They're a different race altogether. They're descended from birds. They have like colored plumage on their heads.
Oh, I had forgotten that.
Yeah, with the males looking far more attractive.
Well, then I'll redact that part about the humans.
Okay.
I'm here with some other people that since you're alive, we're here to take you to a place of safety.
All right.
Nice.
So this is like one of the NPCs that we previously encountered.
Yes.
The Space Ground Willie.
Yeah. The people here have they have hair that's kind of like plumage. Like the males have like brighter colors like greens and blues and yellows and stuff, and the females are much more earth tones naturally. So it's like bird folk.
Earthy.
Exactly. Yeah. So the idea being that in whatever race that they descended from or creature, the males would have needed to put themselves in danger to protect their young and their mates. So, all right. So, so the kid,
Book of steampunk Rome.
yeah, exactly. We're doing space Romans, bitches. Okay, so the kid says, can we go to safety? Can my parents come to safety?
Are your parents alive? Are they hiding somewhere?
I haven't seen them since the noise and light started.
Well, where were they last? Where did you know that they were last?
They told me to hide, and then I haven't seen them since then.
Okay, but where were you? Where were you? Where were they when they told you to hide? Just before they told you to hide.
In the living room. Dad grabbed his musket.
Okay. You stay here.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go into the living room and check everything out.
Okay, that's correct. They do not fly. Well, when you go in the living room, there are signs of a fight. You do see like a hole in one of the windows, but it's actually the glass is melted as opposed to shattered.
Yeah.
And
Goodness.
Yeah, it definitely looks like there's no signs of dead bodies in the living room, but it certainly looks like there was a hasty exit from the house. So
I can't imagine that the parents would leave their kid behind, so I'm assuming that they must be in the house somewhere. Is there an I'm gonna start searching systematically from room to room.
Yeah, you don't find any, but you do have comms. You can also reach out to the rest of the party and let them know what you found.
Okay, do I find a set of stairs? Is there an upstairs?
No, it's just a single level home.
Single level ranch style.
It's the farmhouse. Yeah.
Okay, when I think I'm sufficiently far away from enough of the kid, but still in the house, I am gonna call out to Jay Pulio and Cheshire, and let them know what I found, and that there could be a couple adults of this species around somewhere.
And these guys can easily confirm the question because there's from where they're standing, currently administering a medical injection to this to the Chilean soldier that they found, who's breathing but still unconscious. Yeah, there's definite signs that they found of people being killed. Because there was definitely a firefight that took place here, and you guys aren't finding any living people. And in fact, Kratos chimes in on the comms, and he says, I'm sure this is not any comfort, but I'm seeing multiple dead bodies throughout the farmstead.
They're unalive.
They are unalive.
Is there also an option to fight the kid?
You can do whatever you want.
I say we fight the kid.
I
want to roll for
he's the secret boss.
Yeah, I want to. He's the secret boss. I want to roll for being a bad adult.
Pyric Pax is making a suggestion to you guys.
Okay.
Yeah, we do have
Scan for life. That is a brilliant
scan it
idea.
out.
All right, let's. That's great. Let's scan for life. See if we can find more than the Chilean.
Okay.
And the kid.
All right. Well, scanning. Okay, so give me a computers check, everybody, for running the old scanners.
What do I roll?
Well, it'd be based on your intellect stat. If you're
nat
proficient
20.
on nat 20, okay, Chaz. Then
and
Chaz
did
got you
Alex?
covered.
Didn't you say you got a nat 20 as well?
I got a 19.
You guys are running really well. If you're proficient in the computer
11.
skill, you can add your proficiency die. If you guys have others like professions that deal with scanner technology, you could also roll that proficiently. But Chaz, you're doing fine. So the only life forms that you're detecting on the property are livestock. It appears that whoever came through here killed everything that they encountered. Possibly the only reason why the Chilean's still alive is just because of the superior physiology and being more resilient. But there is actually something interesting, though, is that In scanning, so the Selayan that you guys found happened to be clutching a weapon, right? You're not actually detecting any other energy signatures associated with guns on the property at all.
Okay, so there was, like you said, a massacre. Are we able to detect any other clues in the area besides life forms? If we haven't found any life forms, is there anything else we can detect?
The radiation signature that you're picking up, because like I seem to recall the child mentioned something about the silver creatures came, and I remember there was mention of that. So you're picking up radiation signatures that seem to be consistent with Kalon weaponry.
Oh gosh, let's just get out of here.
But the Kalons would never actually take guns. Like, they would just kill people and moved on. There may have been something else that happened here, because like there's you could be so the Selayan soldier was not the only soldier. There were a couple other Union soldiers that also died. Oh shit, did we just lose Alex?
He'll be back. I'll keep an eye out.
Yeah. So so in the livestock area, there was a squad of Union personnel that had taken refuge in there, and only the Selayan was found alive. There are no other guns, so somebody's been here and grabbed their weapons.
Okay, but yet we did not detect any life signs except for livestock.
Yep.
Are we able to narrow the scanners to make sure they're actually reading for more than just livestock life signs? Maybe.
Yes. Well, because Chaz got the natural 20, I'm given all the extra information.
Okay.
Yeah. So, let's see. I'm trying to rest up, feeling busy. Okay. Well, I hope Archmage Frey feels better. Yeah. So as far as like you've completely identified, who was doing the shooting, but as far as like anything else, like you're not detecting anything. You're not like they would have had like any electronic equipment that they had on them is gone. So there's no communicators, no handheld scanners, no guns.
Okay, I think we need to get the Selayan awake, get him conscious. He'll have the information we need.
So, see, I think, do either of you have the medical kit, or was that just Alex?
Ooh, I don't think I have it.
I think Alex had the medical kit. Shoot, Alex, you just lost your internet just now. That sucks. Well,
I thought we still had like at least 6 or 7 of those healing injection kind of things in the med kit.
You do. I know you popped off two on the Selayan. I've got his hit point total here on my notes. So right now it'd just be a matter of like waking him up. So your med kit would definitely have a stimulant that you could use to get him awake. Alternatively, somebody could try to like do a CPR check and see if they could pump his chest and I don't
know if that he might be too tough, too dense to even get through, because his body's gonna be so strong.
Well, that is the thing. I mean, so if you guys want to try to wake him up with your medical supplies, I would just need a medical check.
All right. How do we do that? Well, Benny, I think we should try to wake him up with the stimulant. What do you think?
Yeah, it's all we can do right at the moment. Now, what is under your skills across from medical? It should give something. It should say WIL. And then like a plus something, even if it's 0. What does yours say?
On which one? Because I just have medical. Medical. I don't have anything, but I have a professional skill roll available for whatever I want.
Well, the question is are any of you guys proficient in the medical skill?
I'm not proficient, but I've got +2.
Okay.
I got nothing.
All right, then it's probably going to have to be Benny.
If you need pheromones, just let me know. I got that in spades.
Yeah, this
seven after bonuses.
Okay. All right. So you hit him with a stimulant. He immediately comes awake, like kind of like out of his mind a little bit, and just reacts as if he's trying to kill something and grabs you like as if grabbing you by the neck and lifts you up, and then you just slither right out of his hand.
Okay.
And he's just staggering around, kind of dazed and out of it, and just like punches like a support pillar in the barn and just shatters it, and is stumbling forward. So you guys have a barely conscious Selayan stumbling around.
Whoa.
So
easy there. You're safe. You're safe.
Yeah, you can tell by
settling
you can tell by looking at his face he might be more stoned than he is alert.
Whoa.
Yeah, kind of zombie-ish. What are you guys gonna do about that? Yeah, Barry says to smack him around.
Smack.
Well,
Get it together, bud.
yeah.
Hey, man, we're on your side. We're on your side. We just need to know what happened here. We're from the Union.
He's looks to you like he's barely awake. He just kind of like stumbling forward, bumps into something, and is just kind of making his way through the place. Not really. It seems like he's like more working on instinct to get to safety as opposed to, hey Alex, as opposed to whether or not he's coherent. Alex, they tried to wake him up with a stimulant, and Chaz rolled a 7. So now they have a guy with super strength stumbling around who's barely coherent.
Oh,
sounds great.
Yeah. So
we can bust through this wall.
Well,
no problem.
He's already broken something, and now he's just kind of wandering around, and he's probably making his way outside.
I'm gonna say in Selayan of like, sit on down.
Sit on down.
Are you trying to use your command ability?
Yes.
Okay. Give me a what skill do you want to use for this? Persuasion, intimidate. What do you want to do?
Let's go with persuasion.
Okay, roll that. You can add the +1 bonus to that.
Nice. $16.
Okay. Well, he immediately like kind of gets a little alert and starts to wake up a little bit and looks over and sees you guys and just kind of starts like slapping his face and then collapses to his knees and he says, "I feel like shit."
Well, you're still alive.
And he feels his chest and it's like, "Oh my God, did I get shot?"
Can we give him some water? You always give somebody water.
All right. Yeah. Bust out the urine recycle and give him some water.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. There's your red dwarf reference.
Let me get my aim. Let me get my aim going.
Yeah. Yeah. He takes a drink and says, "Wait, yes."
Yeah. Here, it's blue Kool-Aid. Don't worry about it.
Oh, it's the best Jalosha on this side of the galaxy.
Yeah, that's right.
Right.
Jalosha Light.
He looks up and says, Are you from the Union?
Yes, we are from the Union. We are here to help and providing the assistance, but we need to know what happened here. How did you end up like this? What? Who came after you guys?
Oh wait! I love Pirate Pax's comment. Yeah, Hillbillies of the Galaxy.
Oh yeah, sit on down. We're the Hillbillies of the Galaxy. Oh, okay. Okay, Hillbillies of the Galaxy.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, accent must have given it away. He says we picked up a transmission that there were other Union survivors, and we were attempting to make contact, and instead we attracted the attention of the Kalon. They came. We were our unit. We ended up engaging with them. Half of us were killed in the firefight. We managed to take out some of them and were forced to take refuge inside this barn, and they just converged and gunned us down.
Do you know what happened to everyone's weaponry and their electronics?
No. I kind of have this dim memory of something pulling on me, but I don't know. I was out pretty hard.
Well, you're no help. Go back to sleep.
Thank you. I must have had a maybe I had a death grip, and he pulls up his rifle.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, maybe, yeah, they couldn't get his rifle out of his hand because, well, he's still in strength.
And then he looks at the rifle, and there's like fingerprint marks in the rifle. He's like, "Good God!"
Yeah, so yeah, he had the death grip on it. Okay, so they took everyone's electronics that they could take, but they couldn't take his. And he doesn't know why.
No.
How do we figure this out?
Well, there's a big question.
What do you guys think?
Here's two things that we know. We know the Kalons hit this place.
Yeah.
But we also know that the people that were making the wine here, that somebody else came here to steal the wine and mess with the wine.
Well, it's not. Well, what you're dealing with is not specifically wine. It's other stuff. The smugglers are involved in more than just the wine. The wine is just where Alex came from. The smugglers had an undefined crates of cargo, which we've not defined what's in the cargo, but it's definitely not wine.
Probably.
Okay, but somehow it was here.
Yeah.
Because this is where we were sent. So I'm thinking that what must have happened is that Kalon must have come through. Okay. And then there was a second wave of the people who were sent here to steal the crates, found the carnage, and just said, hey, let's loot all these bodies and take all these weapons and electronics with us because they're valuable, and then split.
Well, I'll tell you this: the cargo you guys were sent to get is still here, and whoever took the guns did not have any interest in that cargo load.
Okay, now, so some of the information that he gave us is he and his people came down here to help because they got a distress signal from some Union survivors. So he's under the impression that it was Union survivors that got the distress signal.
Well, he might have heard a signal that some Union survivors thought would be a good idea to send out to let everybody else know there were other Union survivors. Lord knows who that could be. But that might have attracted the attention of these guys.
Or was it a trap and the Kalon sent a fake signal to lure some people in?
Well, if that's the case, you guys laid down the most amazing trap of all time.
Right.
I believe that. And it's possible if with the cargo, which the Kalon probably don't care about the cargo, there could have been some people that came in to take advantage of the situation to try to get the cargo, and they took the weapons in case because they thought they needed them, or it's an upgrade from what they had, and maybe they're here to get the cargo.
Well, one thing you guys can be certain of is what you were sent to get is here, and regardless of the weapons which have been captured and any of that equipment, like you guys can complete the job that you were sent here to complete and get on that train.
Right. We've got to deal with the child.
That is true.
I mean, by all, it looks as if the child's parents were either kidnapped or killed.
Well, they're
part of the whatever the crew is trying to fight.
Well, according to Kratos, there are dead bodies that look like they worked on the farm, as well as people that that were like it is a lot of different people. So he's of the opinion that the kid's parents probably aren't alive, and it would be unkind to make him confront that fact.
Are we able to do a scan?
I understand that. As a player, I'm like, what do I say to this kid? But we can't lie to him. We can't tell him that his parents are alive somewhere, and we can't just leave him here on his own.
Well, how about we take a look at the dead bodies first to get a better clue of like how many there are.
Yeah, can we do a comparative DNA scan that compares some of the DNA of the dead bodies to the child's DNA to see if any of them match up?
Does anybody have a medical tricorder?
One of us has got to have a medical tricorder.
Well, I know that Benny has an engineering one. You guys took standard ones. It's going to be harder to do without a medical one. By the way,
that medical kit that we got, does it have a?
It has medical supplies sufficient to treat people, but unless you guys specifically asked for a medical scanner, you wouldn't have one. Though it's worth noting that one of the dead bodies, you can definitely see a medical patch on the dead body. So that person would have had a medical scanner that could be recovered.
Go check that out.
Yeah.
Can we do a scan for technology?
Well, you guys already did that's Chaz did the natural 20, and so
Okay.
like there are no power systems around except you guys. Whoever was here cleaned the things out pretty thoroughly. So
I say we leave the kid. F him.
No.
Yep.
Down no brakes. What did you learn today, child?
Spoken like a true gamer.
Yeah.
Hey, so we had a comment, by the way, from Kevin Scott 76. He says that we're reminding him of Traveler. That's one of the first sci-fi RPGs ever released. That's pretty cool.
Traveler.
Yeah.
What's up, Landislau? Coming in from Twitch.
Yeah. Okay. So, well, if you guys want to head back to the city with the cargo you were supposed to pick up, taking the kid with you would be no problem. I'm sure there's Roman social services that could take care of him.
All right. So, do you guys want to just take the kid with us and drop him off?
I think that would be a good idea.
Yeah,
it's the right thing to do.
We just can't leave him.
Yeah, find the first Legionnaire and go, here you go. Not my problem anymore.
Well, no.
Sorry about your parents, son.
Yeah, here for the watch. Leave him with the Legionnaire and leave.
All right, so Benny, the kid seems to have some sort of trust in you, hopefully. Would you be able to get the kid and pack him up and get his diapers or whatever?
He's not that young.
The old people have diapers.
Yeah.
All right,
I'll go talk to the kid.
All
now,
right.
do we have the cargo, or we have to look for the cargo still?
Well, the cargo is in the barn where you guys were told to get it. It would just be a matter of loading it up onto the cart that you're supposed to use. And
hey,
then,
Selene, are you feeling good enough to load this up real quick with one of your pinkies since you're super strong?
Yeah, I think I can manage. Do you guys got any food?
Sure.
Yeah.
There you go. We have Selene tequila. Who would have thought?
You give him a power bar. And then he starts nibbling on that. He says, oh, Jesus, Alex, we lost you again.
And he's gone.
Oh, my God. He must, the internet is probably not his friend today. All right. So he's taking a break. He's munching on this. So Chaz, did you stayed in the house or did you come out to the guys?
No, I stayed in the house as far as I knew.
Okay. Well, when you go look for the kid, you don't see the kid, and you end up finding him outside, standing there staring at the dead body of one of the farmhands.
Oh.
Time to rip that Band-Aid off.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm gonna ooze over to him, but in a way that I'm kind of like going around him so that he can kind of see me coming around. I don't want to startle him.
I have this image of like having a laugh track for everything that happens with this kid. It's so terrible.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead. Yeah, we're very serious and we're very somber.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Chaz, the kid's just standing there saying nothing. He's just looking down at the guy.
So I'm gonna. Now I'm assuming it's a male child. I'm assuming
Yes.
there's like bright plumage. Okay.
Yeah.
Son. Some awful things did happen here, and we can't find your parents.
I already found them.
Yeah.
We're hoping that if we can take you to the city where there will be people who can take care of you, unless you've got some sort of relatives that are close by.
I do, but they're dead.
But
Right
thanks,
there.
JP. Yeah, thanks, JP. Says, yeah, I've got an aunt and uncle.
And do you know where they live?
In the city.
Well, we're headed back to the city. We can take you there to be with them. I'm just gonna just sort of ooze up a little bit of a pseudopod, like in a very friendly gesture.
And he says, Mr. Slime, are you going to eat the people that did this?
No, God, no.
Because
Well, first off,
Daddy
we think
always
the
talks.
people that did this are actually not people. They may be robots. So we're not gonna.
I don't know what a robot is, but Daddy says that people that commit crimes deserve justice.
We will do everything we can to bring justice about. It may take a very long time to do so, but we will do what we can.
Okay.
It's not justice he's after. It's a reckoning.
Well, yeah, but
yeah. I love how people get mad. Like, I want justice. You got justice. It went to court. That was your justice.
Yeah. Now wait a few years.
You want payback.
Before they ask you for more money. Yeah, there you go. Payback.
Yeah, the thing you want is not justice. You already got it. You got your justice. You want the other thing. So, all right. Well, you're okay, so you're slaying guys. We need to give him a name. He's not going to be random slaying number 1.
Okay, the last part of his, let's ask the audience, but the last part of his name has to end with D-I-S. This sound.
Oh,
yeah,
dear.
all male Chileans have like an I-S or a D-I-S ending to their name.
I'm waiting for a D's nuts joke.
Nuts dis.
That's this, yes. Does anybody have a Chilean name for our new NPC? Bearing in mind that none of these people signed on to play this character today.
Yeah, nobody's playing the character, so you have it's the audience's job to come up with a name for this amazing character.
Well,
before I come up with a name,
maybe Valos. I like Valos. Yeah, I was thinking of Barry's like Vengeance. Valos,
okay, we have to adjust it to Valdis. Ooh, that sounds good. Valdis.
Eros. Oh God, that takes me back.
Yeah. I picked up work today. I picked up somebody named Eros.
Yeah. Yes, the god of love. The heroes of the leave the kid to either investigate or get the bad guys. All right. Hey, Alex, you're back. Are you having trouble with internet today?
It appears so.
To be fair, everyone's having a problem with the internet, always, ever.
Well, we'll see if we can get that fixed up for you. Okay, Eros Valdis. Oh, wow, that's actually not bad.
I like
Valdis
that.
Eros.
I do Valdis Eros.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah, that works.
Valdis Eros. Okay, he's like, it's Eros, not Eros.
Eros.
Damn you and your cursed human mythology. All right. Well, he's feeling pretty. I mean, he can lift it. Oh Jesus!
Oops,
Alex,
that was me. That was me.
Oh, that was you.
Yeah, it was an accident.
Evil.
Damn you, JP. All right. Well, he needs some rest and some healing, but and it's a strain on. It's not that he can't lift the stuff. It's just like, his entire chest cavity is burned, so he's having some trouble with that. But he's getting all the stuff loaded onto the cart, and the kid he picks a black powder pistol from the remains of the farmhand, and he says, looks over to you, Benny. He says, do you think it'd be a problem if I kept this?
No, it's not a problem, I don't think.
Okay. And he grabs the guy's powder horn as well, and the bag of bullets.
Ooh.
Yeah. All right.
My energy blaster, kid.
Yep.
Want to hold it? There you go.
All right. Okay. So, Kratos, it says, gentlemen, I have movement in the in the trees at the far end of the farm. I'd say about 2 clicks away.
Let's go
I can.
investigate.
Yeah, it's a little out of my range, but there's definitely somebody there.
All right. Can you keep an eye on them? We'll go and investigate. See if it's actual survivors or if it's a bit of an ambush.
All right. Hey, Pyric, we're not necessarily looking for a commitment. We're just looking for a guest. So if anybody wants to jump in for a single episode, if that's all they can do, we'd love to have them. So,
okay, I'm assuming I'm hearing this over the comms, so I'm gonna get the kid back in the house.
Okay, all right.
And then join the search party.
Okay, so are you guys gonna head as a group, just head in that direction, or are you gonna try to be like is there a specific one of you that's going, or 2 or 3, and how stealthy do you want to be?
I just want to get the cargo back to the city.
Okay, all right. Well, Kratos is repositioning himself. He's stealthily moving up on the house and trying to get him in a position where he might be able to get an angle on whoever that is, so he could cover for you guys.
I'll say this: if Jay Pulio, how about you keep an eye on the cargo, and we'll see if it's either any survivors or any more of the enemy at hand.
All right, I'll keep this cargo safe. I got my energy blaster ready. Nobody better mess with it.
All right, Alex, are you gonna take Benny with you?
That sounds like the plan, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so I need you guys to give me stealth checks as you move in.
Come on, baby, come on.
Chaz, what'd you get?
I got a total of 5 after No, I did not roll a natural 1.
Okay. All right. Okay. Alex, what did you get for stealth?
I got a 19.
It says, all right. Kratos says,
okay, so I'm the bait.
Yeah. So Kratos says, I believe that your plan to use the the gelatin as a distraction is working. He says it with
it's a team effort.
All right, Alex. So you're moving from cover to cover, right? And then so Benny is kind of like moving out in the open, and the guy says, yes, I believe that's correct. I believe whoever this is focusing entirely on our green friend.
For like a future reference for Benny, like you should do as a distraction of going blah, 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 blah.
You could. Jelly time.
Yep. All right. Okay, so Alex, you are you managed to reach the forested area that was on the fringe of the farmland. And then Chaz, you are approaching pretty much out in the open. That there was a point where it's like no reason for you to keep hiding.
Yeah.
So what are you thinking that you're doing with your exposure?
Okay. Is there really tall grass here? Is it hay corn? I mean,
totally.
What's here? What am I moving through?
Well, you guys are in an area that's closer to where like they would be grazing animals. This place was more of a ranch. They didn't have nearly as much actual like agriculture going on, though there is some of that. So a lot of where you're at is going to be areas where animals would be grazing or being allowed to wander. So yeah, areas of tall grass would be very would definitely exist, or like chunks of rock, maybe a tree stump that they couldn't remove. that sort
And
of
watch
stuff.
what you roll over. There's a lot of farm animals out here. You don't want to get that mixed in with your jelly.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
there is that. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to, like a periscope,
Mhm.
put up a pseudopod over the top of the grass and just sort of look around.
Okay. Let me see. Give me a perception check if you would.
Uh, 12.
12. Okay. You can see the guy. He thinks he's being sneaky, but he's not. He's got a big hood over his head, to kind of conceal his plumage. And the guy's like hiding behind a tree, scoping you out. So it's like two people that both think they're hidden that are looking at each other. The ninja equivalent
Okay.
of,
I'm gonna
equivalent of a
very
nerd slap
quietly
fight.
I'm gonna very quietly radio back that I can see them.
Okay.
And
All right.
what I'm gonna do, since I know approximately where they are, I'm going to try to move. I'm gonna move in their general direction, but not directly towards them. I want to give the impression that I don't see them.
Okay.
And I wanna I don't know if I can do this as jelly or not, but I want to try and hop. I want to
Hop.
try and go, boom.
I think
boom.
I think
I think that's
that's a
doable.
reasonable. Yeah. I think it's
Yeah.
reasonable. Alex, I need another stealth check out of you since you're trying to flank this dude.
All right. 17.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll keep making roll stealth checks until you fail, so I can create drama, right?
Right.
No, we won't do that. Okay, so I'm sure GMs do it. Okay, so you so you're flanking the guy. You're just out of weapon range, but you do see him hiding behind a tree. So
No, he doesn't.
oh no, Alex, you were
Yeah,
having
we'll-
a day, buddy.
We'll fill in
no.
for him.
Yeah. All right. That could not have been better timed. All right, Chaz, what is Alex doing?
Well, you just said he was out of weapons range, so I want to have him
just out of weapons range,
moving into weapons range.
Okay. All right. So he does. So is he going to shoot the guy, or was Alex going to, try to give him a chance to surrender? We just don't know.
Yeah, it's like ad libs.
Yeah, well, I mean, in order for them to have a chance to surrender, one of us would have to, say like the jig is up.
Yeah.
We see you.
Yeah.
You're surrounded. Surrender.
Yep. Okay.
Or face the consequences.
Let me look at weapons range real fast. So the Union plasma pistol is going to have. Pyrex says slime them, Chaz. Okay, so weapons range is going to be about 600 feet, like maximum range. So we'll say that Alex is right around. We'll say he's right around the 500 foot range, actually.
Okay.
Which would be like close enough to shoot with, with a penalty. So it won't be the. It says Alex says I must have disappeared from the multiverse. Please don't. So if Alex is going to shoot or Cheshire. He'll be shooting with a penalty, but the guy would be close enough to get something done. 500 feet, yes. So Chaz, do you want him to shoot or not?
Not yet. We'll give him a chance. I've got to be closer than 500 feet though, right?
I'm fully fine with that. But you also don't have a clear shot on the guy because he's using a tree for cover. So it would be a massive lucky shot for you to nail him. Though you could certainly set something on fire easily enough, I'm sure.
Yeah. So I'm gonna put a pseudopod up over the grass again.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say to him, "We know where you are. Surrender. Come out and surrender, or face the consequences."
All right.
The kid better get his musket ready.
Give me an intimidate, if you would, and hopefully we get Alex back real fast.
Okay, that is an 18.
Ooh, Okay.
Intimidation.
All right.
Prepared.
Okay. So his response to this is he makes a break for it.
But there's two guys there. So what about the other one?
No, there's only one guy. It's two of you, one guy. So
I thought you said there was another guy. There was two guys there, and one of them, yeah.
I may have misspoke, but
okay, all right.
Yeah, but no, there's only one guy. This one guy was spying on you guys, and he makes a break for it. So Alex could shoot. Do you want Alex to shoot?
Yes.
All right. Somebody needs to give me a strike roll for Cheshire.
Well,
what do I roll for that? I'll do it.
Just give me a D20. I think
got
Alex
it right here.
+2. So Alex says shoot the branch.
13.
A 13. Okay, so it'll be plus 15. Okay. All right. So he's got the. Okay, yeah. You managed to hit. Somebody roll 2d6 damage for me.
I got that.
I'm gonna assume Alex is
go
stunning
for
him.
it.
Alex, do you have any Burger 414? Yes, we are using my RPG, a 5e compatible cyberpunk book, to play the Orville. Alex, you are you having trouble with your computer, man? Are you done? Can you join us on your phone? All right. So somebody give me damage on that.
2d6s. Oh, you got it.
Yeah, it's 6 points total.
Okay. All right. Okay. So so Cheshire opens fire, managed to nail him once, and he staggers and then keeps going. Okay, and then he ends up diving for cover behind a fallen tree and is hiding there. So are you guys going to rush to pursue?
Yeah, I'm gonna move in as fast as I can.
All right. Hey, Alex, if you're having trouble with your home internet, can you try jumping on with cell service? Oh, there you are.
Almost.
Almost, yeah. Oh my God.
I can almost hear a modem.
Yeah.
He's forming.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Oh my God, this is a bummer. All right. Well, Chaz.
Yeah.
Are you gonna roll the ball and pursue?
Yes.
Okay.
What do I,
well,
you
yeah, no, you just dash.
And is Kratos helping? Is Crouton helping with this situation?
He got himself to position to cover, but unfortunately, you guys are way closer, so it's going to be harder for him to catch up. Hey, Alex.
All right.
You're back.
Can you hear us?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Okay.
All
well, let's hope it stays stable for you. Okay. So, Alex, I don't know how much of that you heard, but
yeah, that Benny was trying to engage with the guy to basically surrender. He was going to book it and then shot at him.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, cool. So he has taken cover behind a fallen tree. You guys know where he is. You don't necessarily see him. I assume that you're running to pursue, Alex. What is your plan?
So how far am I? Because initially it was 500 feet.
Yeah, so that if you're chasing after him and you just immediately start running, you probably at this point would be about 400 feet away. And so you're far enough away that you're shooting without proficiency.
I'm going to try to cover part of that distance as fast as I can. And then I will say in the native language of to basically surrender under being a pirate.
Yeah. Okay. Alex, can I get a perception check out of you?
Absolutely. 14.
14. Okay. Benny, you're pursuing as well. Can I get a perception check out of you?
Yeah. 16.
Okay. All right, Alex. You're rushing in. How close do you want to get before you stop? The effective range of your weapon is 150 feet.
I might as well get into about like 120 or something of that nature.
Okay, all right. Chaz, how close is Benny going to get?
I want to try and get way closer than that. I mean, I'm not even sure if I want to fire on him just yet.
Okay.
I'm just going to get as close as I possibly can, but I don't want to screw up. Like if Cheshire wants to take another pot shot, I don't want to screw it up by being in the way, but I want to get a lot closer.
All right. So you guys are moving in from like flanking positions, and from where he's at, the tree he's taking cover behind is quite thick, so it is a pretty good amount of cover. He could easily be back there and just unfortunately, in order to get up on him, you'd have to get really close or flank around.
Well, okay, then I'll start moving. Obviously, I'm not hopping anymore. I'm in slither mode.
All right.
And I'll attempt to flank him, attempt to get around behind him.
Alex, what are you going to do?
Like I said before, I'm going to get up to that area and then yell within the native language of this planet to surrender and address myself as the Dread Pirate that I am.
Dread Pirate Cheshire. You do not get a response, actually.
If that's the case, then I will move forward and also radio to Benny of like, he might have fled.
All right. So, Benny, you're moving into position. And as you come around, you find that he's not behind it.
Crap.
And then a crossbow bolt shoots out from behind cover. I assume a 17 hits you.
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
Can I take the dodge action?
No, you don't do dodge action. You'd have to say you were doing dodge from the beginning.
Oh, okay.
But you are going to take 13 damage from that shot. What was your damage reduction?
I thought, isn't it like 50%?
Well, it's 5 plus your endurance bonus, I believe.
Okay, my endurance bonus is +1, so that would be 6 minus 13 means I take 7.
Yes. So he actually hit you hard enough to hurt you.
Yes.
Let me just hold on. Let me just see here. What is your damage resistance? Yeah, plus your endurance bonus. Yes. So he shot, and that crossbow bolt did enough damage to actually to actually hurt you. And then Alex, you see that he's actually now in position behind another tree. It looks like he snuck away using the tree as cover, and he's in he got himself into a flanking position for a sneak attack.
All right, I'm going to bank around so that I can go around and catch him on the backside, flank him.
The backside. Okay. All right, Alex. Give me a strike roll. And are you trying to be sneaky?
Yeah.
Okay. Also,
so should I do stealth first?
Yeah, you should probably do a stealth check first. Yeah.
Stealth strike.
All right. Stealth is 23.
Okay. Yeah, you managed to sneak around. He doesn't see it coming. So you've got a position off to the side. Oh no! Oh, Alex.
Just keep it going.
Keep it going. All right, keep it going. Yeah, definitely.
Just pretend he's here.
He
looks like Crouton.
Yeah, he is here. He's absolutely gonna take that shot. Okay, so Chaz, I need you to roll the strike for Alex, who is having a terrible time with the internet today.
Yeah,
that's a 12 plus. I don't know what bonuses he gets.
Give him a roll a d4 for proficiency, and I think he's got a +2.
13 plus 2 is 15.
Okay, that's good enough. Even with the cover bonus, you nailed him. Give me 2d6 damage, please.
Okay. A 9.
9, 10, 11. Okay. All right. Okay, so then let's see. Okay, what is Benny doing right now with this distraction going on? You gonna take some of the suggestion that you should get fastball specialed?
Well, I don't know. I don't think who can do it. I mean, Alex and I are not physically close enough to each other. Also, I don't
No.
think he's strong enough. I
No,
would love
no.
fastball special would be great if we had a Mocklin or a Selene around, but
Yeah.
under the circumstances, no. I'm just gonna. Can I see him?
Yes. Yeah. Yes, you can.
Might be time for that super bounce.
Yeah. With Alex having shot him, Kratos is out of range, unfortunately. Sorry, Pyric. Yeah. So with Alex, given that having shot him in the back, it creates an opportunity for you to potentially move in, and get closer.
Yeah, I want to get closer and then open fire.
All right. Cool. All right. So you roll in. Give me a shot.
There's my. Oh, there it is.
Am I able to send Benny
I
a
got
message?
I got a total of
You
a
can.
9.
9. Okay. Yeah. Unfortunately, he manages to see that coming ducks, and you end up nailing the tree. You can send Benny a message. What message do you want to send?
Okay, I want to send Benny a message. Boop, boop, boop. Benny, the cargo is fine. Just to let you know the update. Boop, boop.
All right. So he reloads one of his bolts, whirls around on Alex, and opens fire. No, so 14, 17, 16. I'm pretty sure. Alex is here. Yes. Let's see if he. I wonder if Alex could do it on his cell phone, if that'd be easier or more reliable.
Yeah.
Alex, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. We can. Would it be more stable if you used your cell phone?
Yeah, I just heard you. I'm gonna see.
Okay.
Old 21st century and such.
What's your defense stat?
15.
15. Okay, you just got hit.
Woo.
It's not a sneak attack though, like what affected Chaz, thankfully. Let's see, what is because you have to have yeah, okay. Yep, okay. So Alex, you are going to take okay, so that shot's gonna nail you with a crossbow bolt for 6 damage. Piercing.
6 damage.
Yes.
All right.
All right, which of course your advanced armor protection won't deflect that. Okay. Let's see, Alex, what do you want to do?
All right.
Yeah. I can assure you, Alex does not have dial-up, but
Yeah,
He should
it sure
get
feels
it.
like it at this moment.
yeah.
Gonna shoot him.
Okay, cool. Do it.
All right, first shot. I'm doubting because it was a 2 on the dice.
Yeah.
And then second shot.
Yeah, doing 2-weapon fighting.
So, did you get a natural 20?
Okay, we're gonna say the natural 20 takes him down. Yeah, that causes him to jerk comedically and fall down.
And he shot him while jumping through the air, which is extra
exactly.
awesome.
Yep, absolutely. And Alex, try your phone when you come back.
ET phone home.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Benny, you roll up on this chucklehead, and the guy is he's wearing leather armor. He's got a cloak with a hood over his head, obviously concealing the bright plumage. And the guy's got a short sword for close combat and a crossbow, a hand crossbow.
Okay, well, first thing I'm going to do is take all of his weapons off.
That's doable.
Yep. And then I mean, is he bleeding really badly, or is he
No,
just
no.
stunned?
I'm assuming you guys were shooting with stun.
Yeah.
Stunned him so hard.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'm gonna have to. I don't. Am I strong enough to sort of drag him along?
We'll say that Alex Cheshire is able to help. So you guys
Okay,
would
then
be able to.
let's get him. Let's get him back to the. Let's get him back to the farmhouse.
Okay.
Because what if this is the kid's father?
Oh, that would be a thought.
We only stunned him.
Well, what if? Just what if? Just what if?
Alex, I'm impressed with your Mr. Fantastic powers there a second ago. You're really long arm. Okay. All right. So, okay. You guys are dragging it back to the farmhouse. And when you get by the time you get back, Jay Pulio and
Hi.
and Valdis have managed to get all the cargo onto the cart. And you've also watered and fed the crazy bison monster that they had pulling it.
Yeah, we got all that done. What were you guys doing?
Yeah, just fighting. And
we were just having a party.
Yeah.
All right, pizza party.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was the pizza.
Yeah, and then and then the kid, is helping you guys, and so when you get back, Kratos comes down to help guard this guy, and when the kid sees him, he says, I've never seen that man before.
All right, at least it wasn't his
son.
dad.
Yeah. Let's find another one. You got any other living beings out there we can drag in here and see if he's the right one, so we don't have to drag this kid with us?
So you've got the Kratos.
He must be one of the ones that was sent down here to intercept the cargo.
Says that's what I would assume. If give me 5 minutes, I'll get all the answers we need.
All right, I'm setting a timer right now.
Oh,
Siri, set a timer for 5 minutes.
Usually people are like, no, we don't need that kind of behavior. Nope. Okay, okay, we got 5 minutes, guys. Let's just step away.
Kratos, we're cool. We get it. We get it. We're okay. But we are going to bring him. We are going to secure him and bring him back along with the cargo.
Yeah.
And he can answer questions to the people that hired us to do this, so we can get a train ride.
I suppose that would work. Or we could get the answers right now.
Do you guys want the answers right now, or
do we need the answers? Do we really need the answers? Because after this, we're gonna grab a train and head north.
Well, Valdis says I wouldn't mind having the answers, considering these guys killed. Well, no, they didn't kill us. Still a little fuzzy, but yeah, I mean, somebody was involved. We could do this, and he picks up a rock, and I could just crush this in front of his face, and he shatters it.
Intimidate.
Yes.
Okay, let's.
I think that's definitely a plan.
Yeah. The Birdman serves number 2. Yes. Who does number 2 work for?
Who does number 2 work for?
All right. Well,
how about we invoke their people's major death god fear and get the colonel out here?
Anybody that's seen the movie Project A-Co will get that joke, where they made the colonel into a serial killer.
Right, and if this was a bunch of bovines as part of their ancestor, we could have gotten Ronald McDonald.
Oh, there you go. Pyric Pax is making a suggestion. Do you guys want to have any opinions there?
Yeah,
I think we need information. The more information, the better. So let's intimidate this dude. Get some answers here, and then we can figure out what to do. Because I want to turn in this cargo so I can get my experience points.
the eternal quest.
Yeah.
All right. Well, slapping him awake is not hard, or basically splashing water on him, or whatever you guys do.
Yeah.
He wakes up, and then And then your Valdez says, "We got universal translators on this, right?"
Yeah, I thought we did. Yeah.
Yeah, but I didn't.
I'll translate
Okay.
for him.
Okay. Tell him that this will happen to his head if he doesn't tell us everything he knows, and he picks up the largest rock he can and he shatters it.
Yeah. And don't forget to
So
ask him who number
I'll
2
say
works
to the
for.
guy of, that's going to be your testicles.
and I think that Kratos is gonna be a little, because he didn't get his chance. And then
And then
yes.
I'll point over to our Chupacabra and say to him, and you don't even want to know what he just said.
All right. Yeah.
Did somebody say testicles? Now we're getting into my area of expertise.
Yeah. All right. So so he sings like a canary. His resistance to intimidation, that particular intimidation, appears to not be very strong. And what he reveals is that he works for a criminal group that wanted to take advantage of the opportunity to capture some space guns. So they when they saw the ship go down, they assumed that there would be survivors, and they have been looking specifically for people that they could kill and take their equipment.
So I'll tell that to translate to the others.
Yeah. And that they've had this is not the first time that the opportunity to get these weapons has happened. They just generally, like, because they can't recharge them, they're limited use. But this is it was an opportunity that they didn't want to pass up.
And so they basically got lucky. The Kalon took care of it, and then they came and basically got they're basically vultures.
Yeah, and he was here because somebody thought there's a chance more might show up. So he was on scout duty. Keep an eye out.
Actually, I will ask him, does he know who owned this farm?
He says no, they were just some people that unfortunately got in the way.
Do we find out? Do we know who sent him?
If he saw what happened to them. I mean, I know we're pretty sure that the kids' parents are dead, but
he says no, we know that some other people from space were here. We don't care about your conflicts. It's not our concern, but we just took advantage of it. When we saw the armored people show up, we held back, wait to see what happened, and then they just left, and that was very convenient.
Well, where's all the guns they stole?
The people I was with took them.
Where are they at now?
They headed back to the city already.
Well, that just seems to be where we're going. Where in the city are they going?
I don't know. I know where I can meet up with them, but I don't know where they are right now.
Tell us the meetup spot.
He lists the name of a bar called the Flaming Steamer.
It's a Flaming Steamer.
It's apparently a franchise. There's more than one.
Which one did they go to? Which Flaming Steamer did number 2 go to?
Well, you guys were at the Flaming Steamer in another town. This is the franchise in this location. This will be the flagship store.
Oh, location number 4. Okay.
Yeah, they're franchising out their concept.
Well, we need to go and get and get these weapons back, because we can't have Union technology, or space technology in the hands of these people. And we have to take care of this.
And suddenly the image on the bar sign of a burning locomotive suddenly made so much more sense.
The Flaming Steamer.
The Flaming Steamer, yeah.
Oh, it's train themed. I get it.
Yeah. So, yeah, see, choo choo, you get to eat food. It all is very, all works together.
That's also a deep cut reference to in War of the Worlds.
Oh, I don't think I've gone that deep.
Oh yeah. There's just very briefly. There is a scene where a train is driving along the tracks, and a Martian war machine comes up and blasts it with the heat ray and sets it on fire. So it's
Oh,
A flaming steamer.
is that from the new one or the original?
Did this happen in
I believe it's
Cleveland?
it's from the book. It was supposed to be in the movie, but it didn't make it.
Was it a flaming Cleveland steamer? Pheromones, badunch.
Yeah.
All right, we need to go to the correct flaming steamer, and we need to intercept these weapons. And we don't need this dude to come with us because we know where we're going. So let's take him down, put him out, or something like that.
Are you going to stun him again?
I think we should stun him.
Yeah.
Stone Cold Stunner.
Okay. Who wants to do it?
I want to roll something.
Okay.
A D20?
Yes. It's pretty much a gimme. I just want to know for the strike roll purposes, I just want to know if you rolled a fumble or a crit.
I don't know what. I don't know what I get.
Yeah, a crit's a natural 20. Fumble's a 1.
Well, I got a 7.
Okay, you're fine. You shoot him. Give me some damage there. Roll 2d6 for your gun.
Oh yeah, double barrel shotgun coming up. Boom. 3 altogether.
Okay. He goes unconscious. You do not accidentally kill him today.
Excellent. Yay.
All right, he goes down. All right, well, in that case, everybody can load up onto the cart. Just tie him up. Don't waste your shots. Yeah, keep track of all the shots you guys fire, by the way. Stepping into a Slim Jim. All right, so you guys hop onto the cart. JP does the driving because he's learning, and then you guys get going. Actually, wait, didn't you guys roll over here with your with your chariot?
That is correct.
Yeah.
So JP will drive the chariot back. Somebody else will have to drive the cart.
Yeah, we're starting to load up on a lot of goods here for
I've
this
got
little
really good
chariot.
piloting skills, so I can take the cart.
Okay. All right. So yeah. So you guys make it back to the city, and it's getting into the afternoon, later in the afternoon, and then so here's the question: are you guys all gonna drop off the cargo first, or are you gonna go to the to the bar first?
Do we have time to do both?
I mean, you can always split up, but I mean, it's really just a question of what's your higher priority.
We should probably get rid of the cargo first.
Yeah, that way we don't have to carry it around anymore.
Okay.
And also, I was thinking about for the kid, the organization that we're getting the cargo to, drop him off with them.
Give the kid to the smugglers.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, to some regard, they previously worked with the parents, so there might be actually more incentive.
That's
to
actually a really, I like that a lot. Yeah, and then while he's there, he can switch careers and learn a trade.
Right?
Yeah. There you go.
Yep. Okay. All right. So, Barry says drop cargo. So there we go. All right. So you guys roll in and approach the business, which is the front for the illegal trafficking, right? For the smuggling. So walking in the front door into this little shop. You guys are when you guys got here before, somebody came out to meet you. When you walk in, who was walking in, by the way? It has to be at least Alex. Anyone else going in?
I'll go in.
Okay. And then the rest stay out and watch the vehicle. So the two of you walk in, and nobody actually comes out to meet you at all.
What?
So I'll look over at J. Polio and say, have your weapon out.
Weapon's always ready.
All right. So you guys, are you guys going to head into the back and go find the guy's office?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do
coming
it.
on in, I'll definitely knock very loudly first.
There's no answer. And then you guys
Wait, we didn't do Candygram. Knock, knock. Candygram.
Yeah. Barry says kick the door as you walk in.
And have shields on.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
Yep.
I got personal shields.
Do the tap. You guys enter, and you and then you find his office, and the guy that hired you, you find him dead. He's been shot and killed with an energy blaster, and it drilled him right through the chest.
If only I had a little bit more time.
Yeah.
Well, we got to use our scanners to figure out what happened here.
Yep. Oh, Christ. Well, if you guys want to scan for life signs, you absolutely can.
Yeah, let's scan for life signs first. Make sure that we're not falling into a trap.
I also radio Benny and Crouton and
Yep, and Valdez Eros.
Valdez.
Yeah.
About what we
Valdez.
found.
And Valdez. Yeah.
No, it's Valdez.
Valdez.
Pyric has a good comment. The real question is, can they still get on the train? Yes, that is the big question.
That's true. Are we going to be too late for this train? Damn it, the train! But we have to take care of this now. It's the moral thing to do.
If we miss this train, there will be another.
Yeah.
All right. So let's lay down some bird seed. Nice. Okay. So who's using the scanners?
Since I said that I use the radio, how about, if you don't mind, J. Polio?
Okay, D20.
Yeah, give me a computer's check, which uses your intellect bonus.
12 and wrong page. Oops, hold on. I got a 12 plus 1.
12 plus 1. Okay, so you are picking up,
Which is actually the same as my actual stat and bonus as well. Interesting.
Nice. So you are picking up 3 life signs approaching the building.
And none of them are named Crouton or Valdez.
Those guys are still up front. These
Okay.
people are locals, and they're approaching the building from the backside.
Oh, I'm going to go through his desk and see if I can find train tickets.
Yeah, do that quick. Get the train tickets. I'll cover the door.
Unfortunately, you don't find any train tickets. I'm afraid it may have just been like some other arrangement that was made.
He did say, "Oh, you need." I remember he said we won't necessarily have tickets, but we will get on the train.
Yeah. Yep. So there are 3 people approaching. What are you guys going to do?
All right, we got to be prepared for these fools coming up. Let's cover the door, stay outside a little bit. We might have to take them out when they come in, or should we just be completely out of sight?
I think at the moment, completely out of sight.
Yeah, because they might be nice people.
Yeah,
they're not, but they might be.
Right. That, and also let's find out what they're doing.
Yeah. All right. Stealth mode.
All right. So give me stealth checks, guys.
15.
15. What'd you get, Alex?
I got a 5.
Okay. All right. So here's what happens. You guys are hiding in another room, in a storeroom, right? And you guys hear the door open. 3 people come in, and then immediately one of the guys who's with them stops and says, "We're not alone." And
how do you know we were stealthy? Oh, and 5.
Yes.
It's like what I got, but 3 times not as good. Yep.
And then all right. And so then so the 2 guys with him draw swords, and they immediately walk in. And then the guy, let's see, you guys wouldn't necessarily see what they're doing though. So what you guys see on your display is that these guys are moving in, and they're going carefully searching the place, going from room to room. So you guys are going to be detected very quickly.
So,
oh goodness.
Actually, I have an idea. Remember how the last time that we were in a warehouse, I used one of the recording devices to basically project a sound of an animal.
Yeah, I remember that.
I'm going to do the same.
And these idiots will fall for it.
Well, if not, at least it'll cause a little bit of distraction, and then see
No.
about re-hiding.
All right, I'm for it. Anything we got to get these guys off of our behinds.
Okay, what sort of distraction do you want to create?
Just like before, like one of the animals native to here, like
Okay.
one of the space cockroach rats.
Okay, and then are you trying to get them to go somewhere so that you guys will have a way to an escape route?
Yes.
Or you? Okay, all right. Give me a deceit check, Alex.
Deceit.
Yep.
24.
24. All right. Okay, so you do that, right? And you can definitely hear the guys go for it, right? And then you hear someone else yelling,
Caca.
"Come to me! It's fake. Back off!" And so you hear them back off, and then that voice that's been giving them all the orders, you hear that yell into the building. It says, "I'm a pyromancer. I am going to ask that you leave the building right now and surrender to us, or I am going to burn you to death. We're prepared to take the loss of this facility to get whoever you are."
Oh man.
So I'll say of to J Polio of like, I'll go surrender. Get yourself out of here.
All right, can we send a communication to Crouton and Valdis?
You can get them to flank.
Crouton, Valdis, there's 3 dudes and they're gonna kill us. If you need to come and save us, can they come save us? Doesn't matter. Come save us.
Doesn't matter. They're the NPCs that have to do it.
There's 3 of them.
All right.
By the back door. Come in and punch them with your finger, Valdis, and that should take care of the situation.
Do a restrain. Use your pinky.
Yeah. Yeah, you walk up, you like this, and go right through the guy's
just
head.
flick them.
So while he's doing the communication, I'm going to surrender myself, and I'll whisper to G Polio of like, use this as a distraction.
All right, I'll send for help while you distract them.
All right.
Don't forget to bring the musket.
Yeah. So when you get outside with your hands up, right? So there's 2 guys that look like kind of like tough thuggy guys, and they're holding the swords. And then as you walk out, the other guy is dressed in more kind of like in a red outfit, not really robes or anything, but more like just like something a bit nicer and more professional, fancier. And he just puts his hand out, and a flaming sword appears in his hand. And he says, we know this place was hit. Were you the ones that did it? And he points at you, Alex.
So I'll say if this was actually one of my contacts, and I was helping him retrieve some equipment that was lost, and then came and found that somebody killed him.
Yes, well, we're aware of that. Somebody who's got a hold of space weapons is doing an aggressive takeover of the smuggling operation, and they're attacking our locations throughout the city.
This is definitely something not acceptable, and it's something that I will definitely see about helping with.
Alex, give me a perception check.
15.
Okay, so you see Kratos moving into position. It looks like he's about ready to nail one of those guys.
So I'll do with my hand kind of a like a kind of a whoa.
You know, in his culture, is probably equivalent to doing this.
Yeah. If I can.
Yeah, you can do it. and he's like, "Oh,
No murder today.
yeah, I was about to get to the train, man." Yeah, and Valdez walks up with his rifle, moving in on everybody. He's in position, moving everybody, and they, the two thugs move into to protect their guy, and then and Kratos says fuck it, and he just moves in as well, and looks like you guys got a little bit of a standoff here, and the pyromancer says, "I take it these two are with you."
Aye, they are. Because we're dealing with the mess that has happened about making sure that things come back to balance.
Well, we would like to deal with this takeover. We don't want to lose everything we've got. So, did you were retrieving supplies for us?
Goes in the front. We have supplies that were necessary to the boss here, well, the former boss.
Mm-hmm. Well, what was your deal with the boss?
We were going to get transport and then say the mountain area.
Yeah. Very well. We will honor whatever the deal was if you help us.
Try not to roll my eyes because, the side quest continues, but I will say it is an accord.
All right. Well, here's what I can tell you. We know that one of our taverns has been hit. The people that have moved in and taken over and have killed or captured all of our men in that location. Secure it for us. Get rid of them, and we'll talk.
All right, we'll go spelunking for you and get these things taken care of.
All right. All right. So I am going to take a second to stage a battle map. Oh, is that Valdez? Very nice. All right.
Oh yeah, we got it. And we got little Kratos up in the corner.
Oh yeah, if he stays, then we should definitely.
Yeah. Okay. So give me a second to stage a battle, guys. So talk amongst yourselves a second. I'll be right back.
Talk amongst yourselves. Actually, I'm gonna try and see if. No, that's not working. Oh, that'll work. Hold on a second. I got something awesome going on. I'm always trying to figure out how to make more things happen on these streams with StreamYards. Okay, we got that. And Kratos is back. But looky here. I can switch back and forth. What? Back and forth. That's the way to do it.
Can you have more than one image up, GP?
Well, I'm just doing like a slideshow. See, there's from one of our other streams.
Oh, that's cool.
And these two work together since I opened them up recently, so and I can go back and forth. Let's see here. What do you got to say about it, Crouton? You don't worry about it, Val. That's the.
Your coffee is overrated.
Oh. And JP just messed up his throat talking like Crouton. So we got to get these fools knocked out before they try to burn us. So we got the battle map coming up. Oh, and I have to figure out how to get the battle map. Hold on. Because I want to share the battle map with everybody too, like I did last time. Every time we're doing these shows, I'm always trying to figure out how to just make things happen on the screen. And I'm going to get it. I'm going to make things happen. Right here.
Because especially if you can go to Facebook and
That's
check
what
it
I'm
on
doing.
to Cyber Symbiosis, or if you can bring that up, that would be fantastic.
Yeah, I just got to get to the. Right now, I see an album for episode 3, but that's not going to be where it shows up.
Yes, make it so, JP.
Making it so. Oh, there's one of those crab monsters. Remember those from last time?
Oh, right. The
Okay, I'm set up to do things when it happens. Let me go back to the chat.
one of these things.
Yep, one of those things. We thought they were the krill, and we did meet a krill, but we had to meet those monsters first.
I know, it was like a double chupacabra kind of day.
Not today, my friends.
Oh
The
shoot!
humanoids.
I just realized I forgot to set up the location for us to put the pictures. Good Lord.
Forward.
So unprepared. All right.
Catching up.
Give me a
Yep.
second here.
Well, I got the Cyber Symbiosis on Facebook page all set up.
Yeah.
When a new photo shows up, I'll put it on screen.
Thank you very much. So what you guys, so I've got a location set up here. So you guys have a street, and there is a location with a tavern, and then there's a theater next door, and so you guys know that the tavern location is where they've currently taken over that space. So it's a question of how you guys want to go about it. Post. All right, so we have our album. So these guys are dug in. What would you guys like to do about storming the castle?
All right, you guys figure it out, and I'm going to get this all put up.
Actually, how about Benny? Do you think you can kind of slide on in and get a general overview of the area first? Kind of like do
So
recon.
I was kind of hoping maybe I could come in from the roof.
Who's on in?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
would be possible. Okay.
Because I mean, especially if you can use your telescopes.
Okay, there we go. Okay, so sorry, I apologize to our audience for not being prepared here. I absolutely should have been. Photos. Okay.
And you also said queso, which is Spanish for cheese.
Okay. All right, hold on. Let me. Okay, finally got it here. Okay.
Yeah, we got to enter the OG steamer with guns blazing. That's what Barry says.
All right. All right, we got it all set here. So, okay. Okay, so we've got an initial location. So I've got you guys some miniature staged out on the street, and then you can kind of see a little bit of the bar location in the picture as well. So there's a blue guy there, which is going to be representing Valdez, and then the silver or the gold guy is going to be the miniature for Kratos. So Benny, you're thinking of wait, what? That's not that's an old picture. You want to look for episode 4.
All right. I thought that's where I was. All right, hold on. You keep going. I'll get it.
Okay. There we go. So Benny, you want to go up to the ceiling and slither in through the roof?
Yep.
Okay, I think that's doable. Valdez gives you your fastball special. He chucks you up onto the roof. All right. so you're up there. Do you want anyone to come up with you, or is it just you slithering in through like a vent hole?
Just me. Just
Okay.
me.
All right. What about the rest of y'all?
Well, Benny was going to do recon for us so that that way we could get a better plan of where to hit.
Okay. All right. So So that will limit your points of entry because you also have to carry your equipment with you. But so you're going to have to like break something open in order to get through. So can you give me a proficient agility check to see if you can basically break your way through without attracting any attention, considering you're going to be doing engineering stuff?
Who, me?
Yes. Well, because because you're going to have to sneak in and account for the equipment you got in your slimy body.
And so this is a stealth check?
No, yeah, basically equivalent to stuff, but I just need a proficient agility check because you're going to be doing some damage to like pieces of the building in order to make enough room for you to slither in.
Now you're talking about Harry Potter, Slytherin.
Yeah.
It's 19.
19. Okay. Somebody asked a question. Where is Benny's health at?
Well, I started off with 22 hit points. I took 7, so that leaves me at 15.
So you're still doing okay.
Yeah.
You can still do math. That's pretty good.
Yeah. All right.
It's healthy.
Okay. So you slither in. You find yourself among the rafters in the ceiling, and what you see is there's actually, let me put the miniatures down, get another picture going. All right, add photos and video, camera.
Cheese. Healthy math.
All right, upload. All right, I've uploaded another photo. So what you're seeing here is a scene from inside, and there is a group of people in here who have apparently taken over the place. You can definitely see that they're armed with energy weapons, and they have moved a bunch of dead bodies off into a pile in the corner, not depicted. And one of the person is at a table going through some sort of a ledger, and that's the person with the fancy headdress. And then the others are just kind of like going about their business. And there's one guy behind the bar getting into the alcohol. But it definitely has to look like they've essentially in the process of securing the place and disposing of the evidence. And you can definitely see energy weapon burns around the place where they may not have been as good a shot as they should have been.
Stormtroopers. All right.
Yeah. And give me another stealth check if you could, Benny.
Same as before.
Yeah. Benny on the checks.
An actual stealth check. Let's see if anybody sees you up in the rafters.
Oh, an actual stealth check. Okay.
Yeah.
15.
Okay. Yeah, no, it looks like none of them see you. Yeah, somebody wants to know if you guys have any grenades. No. No, that would be too easy. So, you can definitely report this information back to the party if you like.
Yep, definitely.
All right. Okay. So, Benny is, we're going to say he's writing you guys video as opposed to talking to you because talking might put a risk of being detected. So, Alex and JP, you guys are getting the video feed of what he sees. What do you guys want to do?
Do you think we should basically break up into teams of 2?
JP seems to be muted.
Sorry about that. There was a dog in here, so I took the. So we have 4 of us. We have Crouton, Valdez,
Yep.
Cheshire and myself, and then Benny's, of course, giving us the view there.
Yep.
And where are we compared to them? We're in the other room.
You guys will be out on the street, and so you'll be able to move in the way that you need to.
Okay, I say we move in union style and take them out with our cool tactics.
just storm the place.
Storm the place. Well, we have a Selayan. A Selayan could take hits, no problem. Go over there and knock one into the other and destroy the whole place.
The Selayan currently cannot take hits.
Oh, he's hurt. That poor little fella.
The Selayan currently has only 16 hit points.
Well, should we lower them out and try to get them one at a time, Snake Plissken style?
I think that could be an interesting tactic. I think that could work.
Yeah. Woohoo! Hello. We're out here. And then one comes out and we get them, and then it's like, do it again and see how many we get. One at a time.
All right. So who has a cardboard box?
We're in an alley or the street, you said. There's probably a cardboard box nearby.
Just a box. Yes, you could walk with a cardboard box that just has an image of an anime girl, and the guy goes, ooh. Like
ooh, wow.
Yeah.
That's a cool picture.
Barry is suggesting a strategy that you guys should check out.
That's Pirate. Let's get Barry. Barry says, someone enter from the front with Valdez, and the other go in the back with Crouton. Oh, go in the back with Crouton again. Okay, you guys are perverts. But
well,
that's a good plan.
That's not terrible.
Front and back it. That's what the police always do on cops.
Yeah, and you guys also have the theater next door as well. There's options there.
Let's see. Pyrex says, to be fair, last time they tried to be sneaky, they stirred up a mob. I don't know if pheromones are going to help us this time, you guys.
Yeah, that's well, you are still in heat, so pheromones are definitely a possibility.
So if we get one of them to come out real quick, and then I touch them, they fall in love, and then I send them back in to spread it, it'd be a love fest. And Benny can attack from the top once everything starts. What do you guys think? Talking to the audience as well.
As possible.
Yeah, that's always a good way.
Well,
you guys want to go pheromones, or do you want to split up and maybe take some out from the front and take some out from the back?
I like the split up part, because that way, like you were saying earlier, we go in like a SWAT team.
Okay, we'll split them up. Maybe we could trick one or two of them to thin out their numbers a little bit by taking them out as they come out, and then we can go in facing less of them.
Okay, so how would you attract them to pull them out? What is the strategy there?
I say we throw something through one of the windows.
Yeah, at least one of them. Go check that out. So at least get one of them.
Chaz, you about to say something?
Well, now that I've done this recon bit, do I need to stay up on the roof? Do I need to stay where I am?
It's totally up to you. You're certainly in a good spot to take advantage of the situation. Well,
I was wondering if I could create a distraction using my amazing voice perk to imitate the voice of the man that we made the agreement with, and make it sound as if he was standing outside challenging them. Yeah, hey, you pussies didn't kill me. Come on out, take another shot, and get at least one of them or two of them to come on out.
All right. You want to do that? Give me a stealth check.
The question is, if I did that,
yes,
and if I did it from the ceiling, then the sound is going to come from the ceiling. So then I'd have to sort of.
Yeah, no, you'd have to go outside.
Okay.
So you just stick your mouth through the. If you're close enough to a wall, if there's a crack in the wall, you can stick your mouth out there.
Well, he still needs to have enough of his mass to create an air volume to talk.
Yeah.
The less of him there is, the more high pitched and silly the voice becomes.
Yeah.
So all right. So yeah, give me a stealth check.
That's a 7.
A 7. Okay. So while you're trying to sneak out, one of those little pieces of wood that you had to move out of the way ends up falling. And then somebody looks up, and as you're sneaking out, someone goes, "I don't think we're alone." And they all immediately draw weapons and move into position.
Fuck.
Yeah. That doesn't mean that your plan fails necessarily, but yeah, like
This needs to be remodified.
remodified. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so
no.
I get it.
So it'd probably be hard to get like any of them to come out the back or the front if they're all going to be huddled together.
Yeah.
Ready for action, right?
Well, they're drawing weapons and taking up more defensive postures now. And
because if we could split them up, like say we get 1 or 2 of them to go out the front or the back, and we're in position 2 of us in the front, 2 of us in the back.
Mm-hmm.
We take out whichever one comes out, leaving just 2 or 3 left. And then Benny, that one that's behind the bar, you can drop down on top of their head, it looks like. So if we're able to get, distract them by getting one of them to look outside, to come out the back or the front, then we can enact our plan to get the rest of them.
I can tell you that Valdez is taking up a position across the street. He's hiding behind a rain barrel. He's not able to take many shots right now because of how hurt he is, but he's got his rifle at the ready, and is prepared to just take advantage of any shots that come up. So he'll provide cover for whoever's dealing with the front side, and Kratos will move into the back and is ready to storm the place on command.
If we're able to both use a distraction and storm the castle at the same time, like we distract them, one of them comes out, get them instantly. As soon as we get them, everyone rushes in for the rest of them, and Benny gets the one behind the bar.
How do you feel about that, Chaz?
Well, it's better than nothing. And I was wondering if the distraction we could create instead of me using my voice. This is a bar, right?
Yes.
There's booze lined up on the wall, right? Well, why don't I use my phaser to set it all on fire?
That would definitely work. It could also burn
my
the place
plasma
down.
wave weapon. Plasma wave weapon.
Yeah, well, yeah, your plasma blaster, that'd be no problem. There's a risk of burning the place down if you do that, but this building's got a lot of stonework too, so maybe it'll be fine.
Well, the new pyromancer.
We'll just have to kind of chalk it up. Let's just have to kind of chalk it up to the cost of doing business. Well, they'll have to, because if we don't do something, then they're going to lose their whole operation. Everybody's going to be dead. So
no, it's sooner or later your grand and evolved ethics have to take a back seat to.
If it's about a fire, if there's a fire, wouldn't some of them try to run out the front, the opposite side of the fire?
It is possible, yes.
And if we get at least one of them out the front door, then Valdez can take them out.
Yes. All right. Do we have a plan?
If they've got locomotives and trains, they must have some sort of fire brigade that we could call after the fact.
Undeniably. Okay, so do we have a plan then?
All right, Operation Firestarter. I like it.
All right, any initiatives out of y'all?
I got 12.
12. Okay. Okay. JP has a 12. 14. Let's see. All right, Alex, what do you got?
15.
Chaz?
18.
All right. Okay, I need. Okay, Chaz, you got to roll off with Kratos.
Nat 1.
Okay, Chaz will knock you down to a 17. Okay, very good. Okay, so first up is the bad guys. All right, so they are moving themselves into position. One of them is going up by the door and is taking a peek out, looking out on the street. So, which one of you guys is up front? Which one of you guys is in the back?
I'll be up front.
Yeah, I'll go with Crouton.
Okay. All right. So, Alex, are you just standing out front, or are you behind cover?
So I'd be similar cover of like the rain, another rain barrel.
Okay. Well, in that case, people on the street start to realize that there's something happening, and they start clearing the street because there's clearly something going down in Bartertown. All right. So yeah, so you can see that the people in the building are getting ready for whatever you're about to do, but they have not made the first move. Let's see. All right. All right. Kratos is in the back. Says, "I'm ready to storm the place." Do we move or not?
Well, I think I'm supposed to create the distraction by setting the alcohol on fire.
Okay. Well, then
what I would like to do can I set my my particle wave blaster to a frequency that's not visible?
Well, you haven't found a new particle wave blaster. You just have a plasma gun right now.
Oh, okay.
Because you blew up your particle wave gun.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, turning it into a EMP grenade. But you can't open fire, and hitting the alcohol behind the bar is no problem.
Okay, I'll do that. But once I've done that, I'm going to very quickly move out of my position.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, well, because you would be up in the rafters, and you don't want to get shot back, right?
Well, right. I want to move because they're going to be able to trace where the beam came from.
Well, if we time it, if we time it perfectly, like as soon as you shoot, we rush in. Like you shoot, a little fire explosion happens. You jump on the guy behind the bar while me and Kratos come in the back, take those two guys out, and Kat and Valdez take out the other two in the front. If we do it all at the same time, we got them all covered.
We're rushing on. So the plan is we are rushing on in to go through the front while you guys go through the rear.
Yep.
You know how pheromones works.
Well, what'll be happening is you'll be rushing in, and you'll be getting cover from Valdez because he is not at 100%. But he'll move in behind and basically take out anybody that comes on you, Alex. So, all right. Well,
so actually, with the Union armor, didn't you say that it had damage reduction?
He has some armor, yes. But like it's like more of like a light tactical suit as opposed to full combat gear.
Right, but I mean, even the basic suits, don't they have?
Oh, yes. They reduce the damage of the weapons fire by half. It's just that in his case, he's still really badly hurt.
Yeah, I say if we do this right and we roll right, then there's no need for any of us to take any hits or damage at all. If we have the element of surprise and all act at the same exact time.
Well, actually,
that's the hope.
That's the hope, yes.
In that case, should we all synchronize our attacks kind of together and wait for the trigger of like when Benny basically does the blast of alcohol destruction?
Yeah, well, I'm sure there'll be a little bit of an explosion to go along with it.
For sure. Well, at the moment, all you guys would basically be triggered in order, and the bad guys have already like done what they're going to do. So it technically does, even though we follow the initiative order, it still technically follows what Alex is saying. I just have to still have an initiative order for determining when people take their action and do their thing. So we will again start with Chaz. Kratos is going to hold off on what he does until you've done your thing, Chaz. So,
okay, so all I have to do is what? Roll to hit the bar, or roll to hit the alcohol?
6. Yes, correct. Successfully, hopefully.
So really good roll.
I cannot effing believe this. I rolled a natural 1.
You
I mean, it's a bar wall, and somehow.
No, that's okay. So, Chaz, this is absolutely astounding. I've never seen so much of this. Okay, so you're
I
actually
may have to buy new dice.
Maybe I need to have a perk in the game that flips it so fumbles become crits. Okay, so Chaz, here's what happens. You do not hit the guy, but you do still hit the alcohol, and he ducks. Carmaster doesn't care about the pirate. Yeah, right. He ducks. The explosion blasts over him. He somehow evades getting hit, but it actually sets the bar on fire and sets the wall on fire, and now you have a fire. Far more than you were hoping for.
That's kind of sort of what I was hoping for. I wasn't really aiming for the guy.
Yeah, but if you had hit successfully, the guy would have got caught with a fireball, and got burned really bad. And instead, you have a much bigger fire actually going, where you've accelerated the pace of burning this place down a bit. All right, Kratos rushes in immediately, and then hold on. I got hate how I wrote this. Just a second, guys. This keeps throwing me off. My bad handwriting. Okay. Okay. Somebody want to roll a strike for Kratos, please?
D20.
Yes, please.
Here we go. 11.
11. Okay, cool. Oh, throw a D4 on that.
Got it. 4.
Okay, thank you. All right. Kratos rushes in, opens fire. What's the damage of his weapon?
Barry's very right.
Yep.
Chaos.
All right. He opens fire, and just nails one of the guys real hard. Doesn't kill him outright, but it's might as well. Hurts the guy real bad. And then let's see. But the guy also was ready for something and opens fire on Kratos as well. And then
Kratos, no.
Yeah, Kratos got hit. Just exactly got hit. The guy had a rifle in his hand, and
but now he's got brain damage. So,
okay, so that's going to be 10. So okay, so Kratos gets hit, but his armor absorbs some of it. All right, Alex. You rushed in the front door?
Actually, I'm going to hold so that way I can be cover for Valdez, because want to make sure that his coffee is still good.
Well, okay. So Valdez thought he was covering for you because he's.
Well, I mean, like, be in front, so like if he can be behind me.
Oh, you guys want you want the two of you to move together?
Yeah.
All right, fine, done. You and Valdez move in together and open fire. Okay, let me move some miniatures in. Okay. All right, Alex, give me a strike roll.
So first one is a 14.
Okay, that is going to that is going to hit.
And the second one is a 14.
Okay, they both hit. Are you shooting at the same person twice?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. And then one of the guys opens fire on you because they basically had held their action for whoever stormed the place, and that's gonna be a 16 to hit you with one shot. And then you also got another one coming at you, misses completely. So you take that's gonna be 8 damage to you, halved is 4. And then how much do you do to the person that shot at you?
Mess them up.
Yes.
So first one is 3 points of stun,
Okay.
and the second one is 3 points also.
Okay. They were not shooting stun. You got shot with live.
Yeah, no, I kind of figured.
Yeah.
Cat, no.
Yeah. However, Valdez, see, firing unprotected people. Yeah, he just nailed one dude and dropped him in one hit.
Yeah, he did.
All right. Okay, so Jay Pulio, you
What
want
you need?
You want to move in?
D20? Yeah, I want to move in. I got everyone's moving in. I need to move in. I need to help.
All right.
But I want to shoot them hard.
Okay. So when you move in, there's going to be here. Let me update the photo. Hold on.
And I actually,
Okay.
I have a weapon proficiencies of energy pistols. What?
Yeah.
That means I'm really good at it. I'm proficient.
Get those pew-pews.
Oh man, they're gonna get some pew-pubes, which is the past tense of pew. Pew. Oh, I got pubed. What? Pheromones. What can I say?
All right. I've got the new picture. I have fire miniatures. They're awesome.
All right, hold on. Let's see here. Press some buttons. Press some buttons.
Same with the handlebar mustache, huh?
Hold on. I don't know
right.
if that's the right thing. Hold on.
Nice.
Okay. Come on, Facebook. Load up. I got a lot of internet
all
going
the
on over
21st
here.
century problems.
Yeah.
At least you don't have Alex's problems.
Right?
1, 2, 3. Okay. I think this. Yeah, there's fire. I see fire. Fire.
Very good. Okay, so are you bringing the picture up for the?
Yeah.
Okay, so you see a guy right to your right when you come in, who is the person that dodged the fire blast. I put my little fire minis, and then there's also 2 other people in the bar. One guy with a turban, and one guy with a vest. Do you care which one you shoot at?
I don't think so. I just need whichever one's closer to me.
Well, the guy that's closer to you is taking cover behind the bar. You're pretty much in his face.
Oh, okay. And I have a clear shot.
You do.
All right, let's take him out. Because then get him out faster. I can name it someone else.
All right, do it.
11.
11. Okay. I'm afraid 11's gonna miss. He manages to take cover behind the bar and protect himself. But you put a hole in the bar though.
Yeah, I did.
JP, did you roll a D4 with it?
Oh no, I didn't. I just did the 20. Let me get the 4.
Because you are trained in it, correct?
Yes.
Yes, he is.
Sorry, I just want to remind you because
1.
hey, that's a 12 at least.
Yeah, I got 12.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, this reminds me of a comic strip from Order the Stick where they kept reminding this guy of all his bonuses, and all of a sudden the bad guy keeps getting hit and eventually goes down. All right, bad guy's turn. Okay, so what do we got here? Where's my link? Let's see. What do we have? Okay, so the guy in the turban does the whole this shit, and then manages to do a psychic blast against Kratos, and then Kratos reacts as if he's head's getting hurt, and then so that's that. Though he does this, but you guys don't actually see anything. And then
really powerful gesture.
Yeah, I know. It's really amazing. And then how many hit points does Kratos have? Anyways. Okay, good to know. All right. So And then Chaz, not Chaz, sorry, JP, the guy that you just shot at, pulls out his pistol and opens fire at you. I have a 15. What is your defense stat?
My defense stat is on the other page. It is. Oh, wait a minute. Where is that? Where do I find the defense stat at?
It should just be on your the main page at the beginning.
Right above your attributes.
Right above line stat points. Back up. I think. Yeah, no, I think you're on the right page there.
Is it endurance?
No, it'd be DEF or defense. It'll be like there'll be some symbols at the top that show it.
Oh, up there. I don't have anything in there.
Oh, you didn't fill it out there.
I don't remember having to fill anything out there at all.
You may have put it in a different spot. Okay, you've got the force field up, which means you got a. What is your agility?
15 plus 2.
Okay, so he exactly hit you.
That jerk.
So, yeah, I know. It's going to be okay. It's going to be 4 damage.
Okay.
After being adjusted for your uniform to protection. All right, and then all right, Alex. Let's see. The guy you were shooting at opens fire at you.
All right.
And that's definitely going to be a hit. That is let's see what's he got for his critical hit. All right. He is going to hit you for that's the 10 damage after you cut it in half.
After you cut it in half?
Yep. He got a crit on you. And then right. Let's see, one other guy is going to turn. Okay, there's another guy who's going to turn and open fire on Kratos. Ooh, with a natural 20. That is also going to hurt.
Crouton.
Yep. And he takes another 8. All right, guys, you're up. So it's going to be okay. Time for Kratos to open fire. He shoots at the guy that was hitting him with the psychic blast, and does not hit him, unfortunately.
Damn,
all right,
Kratos.
Yeah, Chaz, what do you want to do?
Yes.
You're up in the rafters, and fortunately, because your fumble had a side benefit in that the guy that ducked the fire is definitely not inclined to shoot back up at you because of all the shit burning around him.
Is he able to get to the mine guy?
Chaz could. I think you could drop. You could attempt to drop on him if you wanted to.
The psychic?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I'll give that a shot.
You want to do the old slimy grapple?
Yeah.
All right. So okay, give me an unarmed strike roll, please.
10.
10. Okay. All right. So you land on him, but you don't envelop him. So you're Gillette. Okay. So what do you want to do that you've landed on him? Like you're basically like dripping over his shoulder, but you're not like enveloping his whole body. What is your attack? You gonna eat him?
Well, I just want to try and ooze up over his head.
Okay.
Over his face.
All right, then
choke him out.
I got slimed, Ray.
Try to choke him out. Okay. Give me okay, we're gonna do opposed strength checks on this dude.
Crap.
All right, give me a D20.
Come on.
You're gonna be like, kill him.
11.
11. Okay. Yeah, he's struggling to against you. Seems a little freaked out that this slime monster's on him, but he's so he's entirely putting his focus on dealing with you. You're not choking him out, but he's also can't deal with anything but you. All right, and then next is Alex.
All right, I'm gonna shoot the one that I shot previously.
Okay. Well, the
And
one you shot.
also, I'm
Well,
What's
the one you shot previously. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. Yes, because Valdez is the one that took the person down. Yes, go
yes,
right ahead.
and I'm continuing to give cover to Valdez.
Okay.
.22 for the
22.
first shot.
Okay, that's a shot. Okay, yeah, that's definitely a hit. Next one.
And the second shot, different dice number, but oh no, wait, it'd be 22.
Those are
For the
both going to
second
hit. Yeah, those are both going to hit. Go for it.
First one does 10 points.
10 points. All right.
Second one, 11.
Okay, that'll take him down. All right. Okay.
Like double
And
dragons
I am
over
going
here.
to make sure that Valdez is still good and
Yeah, he is.
see about moving up with him.
Okay. All right. So he is going to. All right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So. All right. Put you guys in here, and then. Yeah. Valdez is going to open fire on the guy with the vest. It looks like that guy managed to evade, though. He ducks for cover, and then JP, J Pudio.
Yeah.
You are the last one.
So I missed that. I missed that first guy. He's the closest to me.
Oh, wait a minute. I skipped. Did I skip Kratos?
I think so.
No,
No, I
I
don't
don't
think
know.
so.
I think
I
Kratos
think took a
was
pot
doing
shot at the
stuff.
psychic and missed.
Yeah, he did. Okay, sorry. Go. Okay, go ahead, JP.
All right, so the guy's still near me. I missed him before. He took cover behind the bar. Is he the only one I'm dealing with right now? Has anyone else got their sights on me?
He is the one who you're mainly focused on currently. Yes, but he's kind of trapped in a bad spot.
Bad spot for him or bad spot for me?
Potentially both, but it's worse for him.
Okay, am I able to get my hands on him?
If you want to, yeah.
I would like to push him into the fire.
Jesus Christ. Okay. All right.
I won't miss that way.
Give me a physical training check. It's
All
going
right.
to be based on strength. If you're proficient, then you get the die. He is going to.
Okay, I'm good on strength. 17 plus 3.
Okay. Yeah.
But do I need to roll?
Yeah, you have to roll your d20. That is our randomizer.
16.
Okay. Yeah. He does not expect that. You rush up on him. You shove him, and he goes right into the fire. JP, give me 2d6 damage for the fire when you shove into it.
Oh yeah. Eight.
All right. Yeah. He screams. Yeah. He's. Let's see. Is his outfit gonna start burning? Yeah. It looks like you caught his shirt on fire. Yeah.
He's playing. I hated that shirt.
Jesus Christ. It's crazy that you're getting all these people like, yeah, do it. All right.
Saves on bullets.
Yes, it does actually. All right. And then back to the top. Okay, so he just he is gonna run for it, JP. That causes him to just shove past you and run out the back. Are you gonna stop him?
Nah, I think he's probably gonna be taken care of by the fire.
Yeah, or he escapes to some place where he jumps in a rain barrel and like tries to douse himself.
Yeah, even if he gets the fire out, he's not coming back.
No, that does seem rather unlikely. All right, let's see. The psychic is still doing stuff. The psychic is a problem. Let's see. All right, let's see what's he got. Okay, well, what the psychic does actually is he ends up summoning a wall of fire across the corner, so that he's in an area where nobody can see him. So here, Let me adjust that on the map. Hold on.
We should just throw bottles of alcohol at him. See how much of a pyromancer he is.
All right, so updating the next picture with the other. They're not lit up, but these ones my wife got me that they have batteries and they actually create flickering fire. It's kind of
Oh
neat.
wow!
Yeah, but it wouldn't look, on this venue.
It doesn't look great in a picture.
Not
Still
necessarily.
picture.
No, it's better on video. But the actually, maybe I could turn one on. See, I think do they still turn on? Problem is the batteries also go dead over time. And nope, it's not turned on. Anyways, so so you basically he summons a wall of fire that would block him in the corner. And so if you essentially, it's a little bigger than what I show you the picture, but essentially if the building's going down anyways, you'd have to go through the fire to get to him. So it's defensive. And then let's see what's next.
Does Valdez have the ability to get to the other side of the wall and then just punch through and grab him?
Actually, if he's trying to escape, well, he doesn't have an escape route. So one could assume that his escape is maybe trying to go through the wall and get into the theater. So if you guys want Valdez to go after him, he'd absolutely can. And
I'd like it because Valdez could just punch right through the wall, grab the dude, and take care of business.
Yeah, and then
Valdez style.
Alex. So the guy with the vest, he's seeing what's happening here, and he just rushes up on you and attempts to shove his gun right in your gut to get you out of the way. So, oh shit, I got a natural 20, Alex.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you have anything you want to do about that?
Like what's the type of actions that can be done? Is it defend or?
Well, okay, so I'm going to give you a so he's trying to basically rush you and shove you out of the way and shove the gun in, kind of thinking that he might have a better shot of actually taking you down and then maybe keep going because he's clearly outnumbered, right? So I will give you on that a chance at at an agility save.
So that's basically like a
be a reaction to try to because he'd shove this gun up in your gut. I'm going to give you an agility saving throw to see if you can maybe twist yourself out of the way a little bit.
All right. If worst case scenario, can I use my metal hand to basically see about like grabbing the barrel so that it would take the damage would be taken on that?
I would allow you to do that since you're making a sacrifice.
Yes.
I like that. Yeah. Okay. Let's do it.
Do I still do an agility check or what?
No. If you're sacrificing something like that, I would just say yes. You just shove your hand in the way.
Okay.
I like that kind of character development.
We have fire finger discount.
Yeah, well, because it potentially has a permanent cost. So, all right, Alex, you have the hit points on the hand, right? Or do I need to get it for you? Okay, real fast, I'll get it for you.
All right.
Cybernetics is chapter 8. Cybernetics chart. And what was it? Totally mechanical style.
Yeah, it was just the whole arm was mechanical.
Okay, I mean, but like it looked mechanical as opposed to looking like flesh and blood.
Oh yeah, very much like low tech or cybernetic.
Okay, so it's going to have 15 hit points.
15?
Yes, the hand will have 15 hit points.
Okay.
All right. And does look like he blew your hand off because that's going to be, oh no, Jesus Christ. That's, oh my goodness. That's like exactly 15, Alex.
Okay.
Yeah. So your hand is there, but it's fried. So yeah, you put your, is your right or left hand?
Right hand.
Okay, so you drop the gun, put your hand out. He grabs the barrel. The energy blast hits the hand, kind of disperses a little bit, and your hand is basically fried. It's still there, but it's twitchy.
And it's stuck in the middle finger pose.
and then yeah, he just shoves his way past you and goes for the door. But
with
he's
him
still
going
in the
past
bar.
Valdez, does Valdez have a chance of like?
Yes, Valdez is gonna come up with the rifle stock, and oh yeah, that's a hit. He cracks him in the head, and the guy goes down. The flaming steamer is really steaming tonight. Yes, it is. You know, do you have the Wilhelm scream on a soundbite, JP? Because I know you were doing the.
Oh wait, I got this button right here.
Yeah, exactly. All right, there we go. Okay, so you know what? Kratos is going after that psychic. He's like, fuck that guy, and he ends up going through the wall of fire, using his armor to protect him. And you guys just hear energy blasts on the other side. And
that's true. He does have that awesome armor.
Yeah, he can take a little bit of that fire damage.
Now we just need some Johnny Cash.
Yeah.
Walk through a blazing wall of fire.
Yeah. You know, weird thing. I was thinking about that John Wayne movie Hellfighters this morning, where he was like putting out oil fires.
Don't use water.
Yep. Okay, so that concludes the encounter, guys. So some of these guys were stunned. 2 of them are straight up dead as a result of your Krill ally.
One of them's burned up.
Yeah, he escaped. And unfortunately, at this point, the fire in this place is really picking up. It's somebody's probably calling the fire brigade, but you guys got to get out of here.
Yeah.
See about getting the ones that are stunned and not dead.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, and make sure to grab the weapons.
For sure. So the psychic guy didn't have any guns, but they definitely you guys acquired the guns that they had. They had one rifle and let's see, one, two, three, four. Yeah, they had five guns in here, so it's easy enough to get those.
All right, let's get them. Let's get them and go.
All right. So,
I got one right here.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
this one.
So Benny.
Yeah.
One of them had a particle wave pistol, which you were hoping to replace.
I'm grabbing that.
Okay. And then do you guys also grab like any other tech gear they had?
Yeah, any of the stuff that
anything they're not supposed to have, we got to get.
Okay. All right. So they had a bag with some stuff in it, and in the bag, you guys end up finding 4 pulse grenades and a couple of comm scanners.
Wow.
And then you guys also find they also had like a little bit of survival gear in there as well, like some emergency rations and a few other things. There's a flashlight and a fire starter and a couple like items from an emergency survival kit.
Yeah. Take their cash.
Yes. Oh, yes. That's a good point. Let's see.
Is the psychic guy dead or stunned?
So Kratos comes out of the fire and says, "I wouldn't worry about him anymore."
All right.
Yeah.
Hope he dapped him on the way out.
You end up with let's see. Actually, let's roll that again. Oh, Jesus Christ, that's good. 10, 20. You end up with 400 gold, Chaz.
Okay.
In various denominations that you find in the time that you have. You feel like there might be more things to salvage here, but this bar is going down. So you guys, the longer you stay in here, the more risk you have of taking additional damage from the fire. And I think that might be worse for Benny than some of these other guys.
Yeah, it turned into a puddle.
Yeah, he's gonna evaporate. Okay, so you guys get out of here. And when you guys make your escape, you can definitely there's no siren effect necessarily, but it's very clear that that's a dog. That
my dog.
Yeah, that the fire brigade is definitely on their way. There's definitely a lot of excitement on the street, and people are organizing to deal with the fire, and it's not hard for you guys to get away. So with that, you guys, but I assume you guys are going to meet back at the other location and try to hook up with the people from the smugglers operation.
I think
Yes.
that sounds like a good
Yeah.
plan.
All right.
Whatever we got to do.
Okay. So when you guys meet up, it takes a little while for people to show up, but that pyromancer you dealt with before eventually comes back, and he and he says, you made it and you returned. Was your mission successful?
He goes,
Eh.
the individuals have been eliminated
Yeah.
All right.
and the equipment has been recovered.
Can we assume that we have you to thank for the fire downtown?
Sadly, yes.
Yeah, that was collateral
We needed a
damage.
distraction.
We will rebuild. Well, I believe the attack on our operation will be more of an ongoing event, but you definitely cut the head off. A deal's a deal. He hands you a piece of paper and says, "Be at this location tonight, right before sundown, and you will be able to get on the train."
Yeah, the train. Thank you so much,
Yeah.
bad guy.
And
Yeah.
I want to explain to the pyromancer
Yes.
about the child.
Yes.
You know,
This is
that he's gonna need, you know, that you had been working, his organization, your organization had been working with his family.
Mhm.
He told us he's got a couple aunts and uncles, and he needs to be cared for in the meantime and reunited with his family.
Don't teach him to be a pickpocket. We've seen movies before.
Yes, we will see to the child. I do not know of him, but it sounds like his family were part of our organization. We take care of our own.
Good.
Yeah.
All right.
Do that. Let's get on that train.
All right. Well, the whole so do you guys want to sell off the chariot since you won't be needing it?
We should.
Okay.
We should sell it off, get the monies from it,
Okay.
and say farewell, good riddance.
Well, here's the question: do you guys just want to get what you can get, or do you want to try to like haggle? Because if you guys just want to take whatever money people are offering, you can have that thing right now with just a flat amount of money. If you want to haggle, there is a Redenbach episode 4 about a train. There's a possibility of getting more, but then the haggling could also end up with you guys getting screwed in the deal. So it's kind of however you want to do it.
And we did just get that 400 gold.
That's true.
So we're not hurting for it.
No, and the chariot was free. So, you know, it's yeah.
I think sell it as is, probably rest up for the evening is the biggest important aspect.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
'Cause, yeah, my character is very injured.
Yeah, I think quite a few of you guys are pretty injured. So
Yeah. Are we able to fix his arm? We do have some technically minded people in our group.
well,
Yeah.
it depends. Benny, what sort of engineering skills do you have?
Well, I have general engineering and starship engineering, but then I think I picked up the jury rig. Yeah, level 3 perk because I got to level 3. It's not a perk; it's a class feature.
Yes. Okay. So jury rig might be able to do some work. So you guys have a little time. Why don't you okay, so why don't you sit down and see if you can jury rig something? Give me a couple of skill checks with jury rig. So that'd be proficient with agility.
Okay.
But you're gonna have to sacrifice something. So in order to
Actually, what about
because you need parts.
some of the equipment that we don't need?
Well, you guys have a few. You guys have a couple guns that you could sacrifice. So let's look at this equipment here. So you've got one plasma rifle that you picked up, and then it was 3 plasma pistols. No, you said 5 guns. Okay, so it'll be four plasma pistols, 1 extra scanner, a standard scanner, and 1 med scanner.
I said we keep the med scanner,
Yeah.
but the
definitely
extra
that.
regular scanner. We can use that for parts. Salvage that.
The extra scanner is probably going to have the most useful resources for repairing the hand. You probably would have to sacrifice a scanner and a pistol to actually fix him up. Quite frankly.
Well, here's the deal. If I've got the particle wave pistol now,
yes, yep,
I'll be happy to give up the plasma pistol that I had been assigned.
Okay. So the pistol you have probably has more ammo than one of the ones that you'd be giving up. So how about this? Why don't we take one of the pistols that they had? We'll transfer the power, top off everybody's guns, and then you've got that gun and a scanner, and you can basically sacrifice those two pieces of tech to try to rebuild his hand.
Okay.
And I got pheromones to help. Top off my pheromones.
Yeah.
Let's get it on.
Yeah. All right. So, Chaz, give me a couple of jury rig skill checks. So, to be proficient with agility.
Okay, that first one's only 7.
Okay, and the next one?
Come on, baby, come on. Give me that. That one is a 10.
A 10. Okay. Okay. So even with Alex's bonuses from his class feature, adding in, like, get this, you can do this. Okay. So with that, you're gonna get. Okay. So Alex, your hand will move. Okay. But it literally is just gonna have 1 hit point, and you can't punch with it. You can't do anything crazy, right? Like, it's not gonna have a lot of dexterity. So you could still shoot. But the gun you're shooting with isn't going to have your full agility bonus.
Okay.
So
could I try working on it again further down the road?
Absolutely. Yeah, no, this is a project. This isn't something that's like, I mean, no matter what you did, it was never going to be at 100% today. You know.
What if we got bubble gum and chicken wire?
Oh, right. Yeah, no, yeah. And let's just say you went through your duct tape ration there.
Actually,
oh man.
While he's doing this, I'm going to see if the armor that they have within the culture.
Yeah.
Is there anything like equivalent of like a knight's, like a gauntlet or something that I can basically get?
Are we going all Army of Darkness here?
Yeah, super groovy. That or like straight up full
Metal Alchemist.
Alchemist here.
Yes. I mean, like, there would be some of that. I mean, these guys are Rome, like come up from Rome, so they're skipping over like the Middle Ages. But I'd say it wouldn't be unrealistic to have like there could be heavier armor for sure. Let me see the equipment list here. Equipment list on never use. Here we go. Tools. Let's see what the cost of armor is. Nope, that's not it. Here we go. Okay, so let's see. Medium armor. Alex, I would say like a decent gauntleted hand would probably run you 25 gold.
Actually, see about if it's all right with the rest. I'm going to trade the chariot for that, maybe.
You'd be losing money on that deal.
Oh, and then so get the gauntlet and then whatever else.
Okay. Well, okay. Well, if you're just looking for like a straight up like just give me money, the deal you find will just straight up give you 500 gold for the chariot, the whole deal right now.
Okay.
Like without even a question. Like here, take my money. Barry, you didn't miss a lot. They wrapped up the encounter. You could probably listen to that on the replay, but Alex did lose a hand. His nickname might be Lefty.
Yeah.
It's like, hey buddy, need a hand?
Skywalker style.
Yeah.
Right.
We have this friend Jeff we play with a lot, and we had this incident where he lost a hand in the game Alex was running. Actually, we were doing a supernatural horror game, and Alex shows up with a copy of Call of Cthulhu under his arm. You son of a bitch! And then ever since then, he's had this thing where in virtually every campaign we've ever had since then, he's lost a hand, and it's become this running joke.
Well, you got to hand it to him. He's a professional.
Oh yeah, no, we were laying that shit on heavy. And then at one of our games, he starts out with a cybernetic limb. He's like, "Hey, look, Woody, I'm getting it out of the way early." Yes. Okay, so Alex, you do get a gauntlet you can wear. It'll definitely protect your hand. With that, you could probably get away with punching somebody in the face, though you aren't going to be shooting a gun with that gauntlet. It's like that's not what that is going to be for. That's more like wielding a mace and beating somebody to death.
Yeah.
So is there any shopping you guys want to do? Anything you want to try to get before you guys head out of town?
For like our hike up the mountain, we're probably going to get like supplies closer to the mountain.
Correct.
I imagine the big thing is just like food and various other supplies like that we would need immediately.
Well, if you guys want to get local, because you guys have a lot more people, if you want to get a bunch of like traveling food, because presumably at this point, like you guys had about 30 days worth of rations, but that was for the 3 of you. Now you've got 2 more people.
Yeah, we need to get a couple bags of Takis, maybe some Slim Jims.
I've never had those things.
Oh,
yeah. Archmage Frey says, don't forget the toilet paper.
Don't forget the toilet paper. Oh, it's COVID in this town. There is no toilet paper.
No. These guys are a sophisticated society. They use seashells.
There you go.
Yeah,
but they don't know how to use the 3rd seashell.
No, they know. It's
okay.
Okay.
Pretty smart.
Yep. It says I would get medicine and food. Okay, so if you want to get some, like, just basically top off your traveling food, like get whatever they like their version of hardtack or something. I'd say just throw down another 20 gold, and you could probably have enough like dried and prepared food that you guys will be okay for several days.
Yeah, I say let's do that because we don't exactly know what we're going to need till we get closer to the situation. So
yeah. And presumably, like you guys are heading for a mountain town, and so when you get there, like they obviously have supplies locally because they, people go up into the mountains, so they would be prepared for that kind of thing in their economy. So
we do have as a group currently, after like some of the various expenditures that we just did, we have 855 gold-ish pieces or coins and whatnot. So should we split that up with the 5 of us?
Or at least the 3 of us.
Well, you guys could also say party funds, and then you draw upon it as you need it. It might be simpler to do it in that case.
Yeah, I just don't want anyone taking one of our people out and we lose their money. So is party funds the solution to that?
Well, it's the easiest way to keep track of like the money right now for you guys. But the thing is if you divide it up, that means a portion of the money goes to an NPC. So
yeah, well, I mean, like, in fairness, like, only out of character we know that they're NPCs.
That's true.
Well, I mean, we'd be meta there.
That is correct. Well, I can tell you that Valdez and Kratos. Kratos absolutely does not care about their gold. He wants to get back to his people. So his only concern with needing the local currency is just simply to maintain the quest, right? And Valdez is fine with having money for the travel and for the trip, but again, he just wants to rescue more people and get rescued and get off this planet.
Well, how about this for just make it semi-easy, so that way if something comes up where we need it, everybody except for Crouton gets 200 and Crouton gets 55.
That sounds fine. Yeah, because
that's the 855.
All right, they'll give it a little spending money. Yeah.
Where's the local casino? Just asking for a friend.
There would be a casino. I mean, you guys would have a couple of hours to screw around before you actually have to go to the train. So you have time.
We have to go rest.
You have time to rest up and recover. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you this: Valdez is doing nothing but resting. He is going to go find some watering hole, order a drink, ask for the strongest thing they've got, and he's going to sit down and lean back in the chair and not move until he has to get on that train.
That's a good plan. Rest up, Valdez.
Yeah.
I'm going to go rest up also.
All right. So, Julio bet it all on blue.
I will.
All right. Okay, guys. So we are going to fast forward to the train. You guys show up where you were told to show up. Is there an area that's mostly illuminated by red lights? And so, yes.
I
So
wouldn't like
you guys show up at the train, right where you're told to be, and there's a there's one of the I guess equivalent to a longshoreman who basically gets the train loaded. He's there. He was ready for you guys, and he sees you, and then ushers you guys into one of the cargo cars. And you guys are given an area in the back behind some stacks of freight where you guys can sit down and just basically relax. We have somebody showing up at the very end of the show. Well, hello. You'll have to catch the replay. But yeah, and then you guys, there's nothing comfortable to sit on. It's just an empty cargo, container. But with crates and boxes and things that they're transporting. But yeah, you guys just get as comfortable as you can, and then about a half an hour later, you guys hear the steam whistle of the train, and the thing gets underway. The blue light district, right? Yeah. That's what Jay Pulio needs.
There's discounts there.
Yeah, and then you guys feel the train lurch, and you are underway.
All right,
That is where we are going to cut it for this episode.
All right, credits.
Yes, credits.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yep. Then it's like da 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 da.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh yeah, because it's to
Best
be
of both-
continued.
Best of both worlds. Yes.
Yeah. Fire.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
Fire. Yeah. I love that story from Patrick Stewart where he says that he was out in his car one day in California and somebody pulls up and rolls down the window and he looks over and it's like, you ruined our summer.
I've heard that story.
Yeah. Yep. Post credits tease.
It ruined my summer. I remember that summer. I couldn't wait for the fall to hurry up and get here so I could watch.
No kidding. Yeah,
the
the whole
new
family.
season.
Yeah, the whole family was there for that one. Yes, your post credits tease. I got one for you. There's a Cylon on the thing. He's like,
no, and then Kit shows up and he's like,
yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, no, that's obviously what they were doing is they were going to send up the best. But no, there would be that would be well, see, the problem with the post credits tease is I would love to do one, but then these guys now have a clue of what's coming, and I don't want to do that. So
yeah, well, you never have a post credit tease on a to be continued.
Yeah, well, it's a regular episodic television. You don't always do that. So
yeah,
here's a
Fury
spoiler.
shows up.
We go on a train ride.
Yes.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes.
It's just us sitting there, all bored in the train.
Yeah. Here's a
Kind
spoiler.
of like the first end credits of the Avengers movie when they're all just eating at the diner.
Yeah, you're going to a location that is close to your destination, but is not your destination. So there's still one more thing happen. Hey, so I hope everybody loved the episode. If you enjoyed listening to us stammer and have bad syntax, please feel free to share this with people. And we want to get lots of views.
Yeah, bring it on. We're trying to keep the Orville universe alive while we wait for the season 4 announcement. Now, you don't have to worry about if they're going to renew the Orville or not. It's already happened. It's renewed, but they have not announced it yet for the public, for the rest of us to know. Some of us know.
Yes, and
but
we
the
need to be able
doesn't know.
We also need to be able to renew this show as well. So we need to have consistent views so we can keep doing it for a second season.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Once the season's over, if the viewers want more, like Seth said with the Orville, if people are watching it and they want more, then we'll do more.
Yeah. Hey, Barry. So if you have a cell phone, you can also join us doing the same thing Alex is doing. You don't need a setup. You just need a nice, good phone, either sideways, landscape, or whatever. Put it right in front of you with a little stand, and then you can join us that way. Cell phones work quite well for that, actually.
Yeah. We got a cell phone on screen now. And the last stream that I did for the Union, someone's internet went out, so they went on with their phone, and you can't even tell the difference.
Yeah, we would love to have you. If anybody wants to join us and play one of our ultra-violent NPCs,
just hit me up on Patreon. The link is in the description of this video.
Yep.
Let me know you're interested. We'll get it all worked out. I'll put you into contact with Woody if we need to get you stats and all that stuff.
Oh yeah,
or it might not even matter with these NPCs. You probably already have stats already up. I don't know.
Well, I'll forward a character sheet. But
Yeah.
yeah, if somebody wants to join us and play one of these NPC characters that's hanging out at the party, we'd love to have you. That would be super cool.
Just send out a message. Send out a message on the Patreon. I might put up a post on Patreon.
Yeah,
A call, an NPC call, but then it won't be an NPC anymore. It'll be an actual PC, playable character.
The Patreon members obviously have priority, but we will take the highest ranked individual that applies.
Yeah, if nobody on the Patreon can do it, then we'll go outside of the Patreon.
Yeah.
But otherwise, keep the Orville alive, and thank you guys for this wonderful adventure. I want to thank Crouton and I want to thank Valdez for joining us today and doing a great job getting us out of the jam. And don't forget to like and to share and to join us next time. We don't have a date yet, but we do know it'll be the same time and the same place.
Yeah, we'll have to figure out the date. Next weekend, by the way, my wife and I are going to be in Medford, Oregon at the Meadowlark Comic Con, I believe it's called. But yeah, if anybody lives in Northern California or Southern Oregon and they're going to be at that show, please stop by. We'd love to say hello.
And that's right. Is it Musa or Mousa? I kind of want to say Mousa. Keep the Orville alive. That's what we're doing. We're going to keep the Orville alive. And that's what we do on this channel, is keep the Orville alive forever, because we keep it alive until there's a new season, but then we keep it alive during the season as well. And then after the season, we keep it alive. This is Talking the Orville Live. I should call it Talking the Orville Alive. But,
I thought it was interesting how Seth wanted to make a Star Trek series and they told him no, and then he went and made his own. And then this is what we would have got for, something similar to this would have been what we would have had. But
it just would have been more, it would have just gone with the Star Trek universe rules and not the new Orville universe rules.
I think this might have been a little bit better than the STD we got.
Some of us think so. I prefer the Orville almost over anything nowadays.
I hate that when you said you called it an STD, and I'm like, why didn't I think of that? That's so obvious.
Yeah. People picked up on that one really quick. All right, we're gonna. Oh, go ahead.
I just was also. I just finished. Finally got to see the latest season of Lower Decks, and goddamn, is that show good?
Yeah, I love the show. If you're a Star Trek nerd, especially, it's nothing but wall-to-wall inside jokes.
Oh, and
it's great.
Laughing out loud at the latest season. My. Yeah.
Well, Alex, Chaz, thank you so much. I can't wait to continue our campaign next time on the train.
Well, definitely thank you for having us here, and to everybody in the audience. You guys have been amazing. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. All right, we'll see you all later, and don't forget, I'll see you very soon. And remember, we all do better when we all do better together. And love you. Bye-bye.
Make all your times egotastic fun times.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
We've got to get some egotastic fun times.
Yeah.